just smoked another to the face. Yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake. Yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real. You hip in the front so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money. Money in the bank. Come on with a dank. Skrillin' a tank. Rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping. I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
What up, though, everybody, and welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights live on Woodward Sports. We're here at Lume in New Buffalo for their grand opening event. A lot of cool stuff going around. I am Spencer Raxter. That is Speak Easy. We're here with a great giveaway. Ladies, what are your names? Charlie and Giovanna, excuse me, it's nice to meet you. They're here from Zaz, and they're giving away a free Xbox. This is going to be going on all day here at Lume in New Buffalo. Xboxes, PlayStations, big screen TVs, and even a trip to Tulum, Mexico. So come down because the first winner is, who's Dev? Who's Dev?
Oh,
Who's Dev? There she goes!
What are the odds? She's right here. That's awesome.
Here, Dev, you want to come on and talk about it? Here, take this right here. Shout out to Zaz for hanging out and handing out this Xbox.
Oh, my bad, y'all. Yeah, shout out to them for handing this Xbox out. Y'all need to stop by. They got all the good deals in there. Y'all definitely gonna leave. Look. You hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, stop by here. Make some time. Y'all tripping.
Shout out. Here's your Xbox. Congratulations again. Shout out to Zaz and shout out to Lume. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
That's how you start off the stream right here.
Yeah.
That's what
we've done giveaways with a person that's like left.
Yeah,
they're not even here. Like that's the
boom,
first time.
Right there, ready to
time,
go.
Actually, happened to Art and Jake.
So who's Dev? Dev is the winner of the first Xbox.
Hell
so shout out to
let's
her.
go. Congratulations.
I hope she enjoys that. Shout out to Lume. Shout out to the ladies for giving it away.
For the giveaway
Shout out
as well.
to Zaz for the giveaway.
There are more giveaways to be had. Those make sure you guys pull up again. Lume
Cannabis.
and New Buffalo. Grand opening. Like you said, TVs, Xboxes, PlayStations on there?
PlayStations are on there.
And a trip for two
to Tulum,
Mexico.
$5,000 trip to Tulum, Mexico.
Come to Lume for a trip to Lume.
We will announce that tomorrow. But again, shout out to Who's Dev for winning the first Xbox giveaway here at Lume's grand opening event in New Buffalo. And shout out to Zaz for handing it out, man. We're here. We're having fun. Heavyweights road trip. Shout out to Mad Packs for having us out.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Colson for having us out there.
Driving us up here, taking care of business.
Kelly was whipping that thing.
Kelly was whipping that thing. It was a lot of fun.
Very first time. I've been in RVs. They've all been stationary.
Yeah.
It's all been just hanging out.
I've never been in an RV.
I've never been in an RV while it's driving. That was kind of cool. Just sitting on couches. And to be honest with you, listen, this might just be a me thing. I just recently watched the movie Selena.
Okay.
All right, that's how they used to travel the country.
In RVs?
I felt like Selena stepping off that.
Wait, they used to travel the country in RVs?
Yeah,
Selena
yeah. When she started like early. She traveled to Mexico in the RV, just her and the family.
Really?
Her family was like the band, all her brothers and sisters.
Wow.
Her dad was the manager. So I felt like Selena stepping off the RV.
Wait, Selena who? Selena Gomez?
No, like Selena. Like these things.
You
forgot.
Okay, all right, yeah.
I don't really know that much about Selena either, to be honest.
I
was like, bamba. That's Selena.
A little bit of Monica.
She was like J-Lo before J-Lo, but she got capped.
Shout out,
by her financial manager.
Oh, no way.
Yeah, she was like Tupac of the Latinas.
Spenny not handing out Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What a joke. Hey, listen, man.
Zaz has trading cards in there.
Zaz has trading cards in there.
Inside.
So if you're looking for trading cards.
Who's on those cards? You guys know?
It's the Zaz guy.
Zaza.
You got to come get the exclusive Zaz guy trading card.
He's a million HP.
Only at Lume Buffalo.
Hey, he's got one.
He's got one. Limited edition. Limited edition here at Lume, New Buffalo.
Here we go.
Oh, there he is.
Lil Zaz.
What's he got?
Lil Zaz.
How many terps?
Stage 1 Lil Zaz. All right, he's 4'2", 99 pounds. He has Zaz Aura.
Zaz Aura, shout out.
Oh, this is actually a coupon.
Let me see this.
Buy any Zaz product and get a free 0.8 infused pre-roll of your choice.
Okay. Free little blunt with the Zaz card?
Yeah. That's what's up.
This is dope. What? This is so cool.
I see it.
Hand it to Jeff. Jeff could put it in the camera.
We hand this to him. I want to.
It's so cool. That is so cool. Shout out to Zaz.
So, yeah, we are giving out trading cards. Who said that?
So that was Trippy Gypsy.
Trippy Gypsy, you got to come up here
You
now.
want a trading card? You want an Xbox?
All that talk? Yeah,
you
come
want
up.
You want
Pull up.
30% off some weed? Like, what are you talking
What
about?
we doing?
Grand opening
How you
here
doing?
in New Buffalo.
Jeff is here as well. Shout out
Jeff
Jeff.
is here. Shout out Hefe.
Shout out Jeff. Jeff just he's antagonist.
He's Mr. Yeah.
No, he just kept laughing at me on the way up.
Jeff was laughing at you a lot.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't even know what he was laughing at me
I mean,
for.
it was pretty funny, not going to lie.
I don't know what it was. I don't know what was so funny, Jeff. Ha ha ha! You don't have to mute your mic. Ha ha ha!
Idiot.
Isn't that funny?
Let's not even bring up just the time that you tried to manhandle one of these chairs.
Oh, yeah, I heard.
Bring him into the store and runs into a live wire.
Manhandling had nothing to do with
He
it.
almost
I just
cuts
didn't see the
himself in
wire.
half. He almost
That's
cuts
it.
himself in half trying to carry a chair, be
I
macho
would
man.
cut myself in half. I would have broke that wire. And
the
manhandling
wire?
had nothing to do with it. I just didn't see the wire. You know, that's all it really was.
Through the wire like Kanye
Now
West.
that was you could laugh at that one. That was completely.
Yeah, I heard. I wish I could have seen that. We might have to get the security footage for that one.
I mean, it wasn't even. Again, I don't know why he's laughing so. I don't think it was that funny.
Well, you never
It
think it's funny.
actually,
when it's
no, it
happening to
actually
you.
was that
You know what's
funny.
funny, Jeff?
He
You know what's
literally-
funny, Jeff? We
he-
tried to get up and I pushed you down.
He
That
literally,
was
he
funny.
literally fell into the wire and was literally about to just completely walk right through it.
I didn't
That wire
fall.
would have sawed him in half, and I had to grab the chair and say, yo, big fella, slow down.
You are an
slow down."
imaginative fella. I didn't fall at all.
You didn't fall.
I just
but-
bumped into it, and then you're like,
No,
whoa.
No, you didn't bump.
Jeff said you almost got
walked
yourself
into
cut
it.
in half.
Yes.
Brendan was right there. He could tell you the exact same thing.
But we're going to be here all
It was
weekend
like some
at
Final
Lume
Destination stuff.
in New Buffalo. We got a party going on
If you guys like
later
to see me cut
tonight.
myself in half, pull up.
If you want to see, yeah.
You want to see a
I'll be
magic
like a
trick?
magician. Like
Easy,
a
yeah,
magician.
Easy
you
is
wanna
a
see
man
you
of
wanna see
many
a magic
tricks.
trick?
You guys can see it.
We've got Darren McCarty coming to join us soon.
Five-time Stanley Cup
Four-time
Stanley
Stanley Cup
Darren
champion.
McCarty.
Shout out to D-Mac. That's going to
Five
be a
times
lot
my
of fun to have him come up here.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Zaz again for handing out the
Yeah.
first Xbox.
Shout out
There's
to
going to
Zaz
be a lot
ladies.
more. Shout out to the Zaz
Little Zaz
ladies.
training card.
Make sure you come up to Lume and you get some of these deals and you get in on the giveaways because there's plenty more where that came from.
This dispensary is actually pretty dope. Because usually dispensaries, you sit there, you wait in line.
Yeah.
This is dope. They have, like, what do
Stations?
you want? Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So like, you don't have to wait in line forever because somebody's like picking out their edibles. Like if you want your hash holes, like,
Yeah.
I can just go to my hash holes, get them right away. Don't gotta wait in line for them. Obviously, there's a line for the hash holes and a line for there. You have your own deli flower.
Deli
Again,
shoes.
limited line, but you take the number like an actual deli.
Yeah.
Same thing for the edibles as well too. It's I think it's more productive that way. It's faster that way. If you're just coming in for like
streamline.
one thing,
You
Yeah,
know where
dude.
you know what you want because normally when I go to the dispensary, I get the same kind of things. When I come to Lume, I'm a flower guy. I like their Jenny
Yes.
Kush a lot, and I
Yes.
normally just get the Jenny Kush. I might get a couple of the bubble hash pre rolls, but I normally come in. I get my. I'm a very regimented person.
Yes.
So to have something like that, I think would be better because you don't got to wait in line. People trying this, trying that. You just go get what you want.
Exactly. Especially like, again, the dispensaries, like deli ones. Like
Yeah.
people like to smell them. I get it. I shop in my nose as well if I'm in a dispensary. But like,
You know, I
if-
love me some deli meats.
If I know that I'm here for a certain brand of hash holes, I can
Yeah.
just go to the hash hole section, purchase it without waiting for this guy to smell 50 different jars of weed.
Ryan TV says, Spenny, where did you get that OG Fallout shirt you were wearing yesterday? Culture Kings. It's Instagram targeted ads got me by the huevos.
They do.
I get about 90% of my clothing from Instagram targeted ads. It's
Yep,
they
yeah,
know me.
he
They
knows
know
too,
me. They
yeah.
know the things I like.
They
And
built the profile.
I'm
You're a
lazy.
simple
Listen,
guy.
Amazon.
Easy to draw.
I Amazon everything. I get my toothpaste sent on Amazon.
Do you really?
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
cheap around there? Or you just-
You get the 6-pack. Like the closet in my bathroom looks like the stocking shelf at a CVS. I got my shampoos, my body washes, my toothpaste, all in like the 6-packs because you get it off Amazon. It's cheaper.
That's fair.
I got drunk and ordered some toilet paper off Amazon. Now I have 40 cases of mega roll toilet paper that I'm never going to use, but now I never have to worry about buying toilet paper for
I mean,
2 years.
You use it.
Well, yeah, eventually,
You should get a bidet.
I should get a bidet, low key.
And you got to think about this. You don't have to. It saves you a trip to the store.
The
With
one
gas
thi-
prices being at $5 a
Oh
gallon.
my goodness. That is
You don't
like
have to go drive to the store.
I've seen it happening like around the country. It's one of those things like, oh, I see it happening, but it hasn't happened to me. Like it's happening to me.
The one thing
$5 a gallon.
The one thing the French did right was the bidet.
Yeah, it's smart.
It's smart.
I think all of Europe is doing that.
Yeah.
It's like
No, but the French
you've had those
created-
fierce battles in the toilet or like a bidet where they did you some favors, man. Yeah, because he started point, it just hurts.
I like the
It's
memes
just
where
raw from
it's like Goku and Vegeta like beam clashing, and it's like me and the bidet pissing full stream at each other to see who's stronger.
Oh, but they would destroy me in that battle.
Yeah.
We got think about it too. Like if you fell in a pile of poo,
Yeah.
you don't just wipe it with
No, you
tissue
wash it
paper.
off.
You wash it off.
Yes. Yeah. Bidets are a great invention by the French. Shout out to
the French.
Shout out to Grashois and shout out to the bidet
Shout
and
out.
Tony Parker.
Detroit. How about
Wendy.
this though?
Speaking of which,
Yes, we got to talk about
Detroit
elimination game. Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. Oh my god! I cannot believe they won that game last night.
That was one of the craziest games I've ever seen in my entire life.
Jeff, what was the score at halftime? It was like
They were down
38
They
to
were-
66 or something.
62.
Yeah,
62?
they were down. I think it was. 60,
They're down 22 or 24 at
60
half.
I think it was 61 to like
30.
30.
They were down
38.
22 at half. They got down 24.
Yeah.
And they came
Yeah.
back to win by what, 18?
I don't even
by,
know
I
the
think,
final deficit.
13 or something like
13.
that?
But I
It was
know
91 to 79.
Okay.
79.
it was like a ball drop though, counting how many. What happened?
TNC ENT said RV trips at $5 a gallon. Mad Packs got it. Hey, that's facts,
Hey,
dude.
support the brand,
Support
okay?
the
Support the
brand.
brand. You see the boy got the hat on right now. Support Mad Packs.
Come by the
shout
Mad
out to Matt,
Packs.
shout out Colton, shout out Kelly. Yeah, that is very true. 5-hour trips on $5 a gallon is nuts. But speaking of, anyway.
Hey, guys,
back
what
to
time are you going to be here tomorrow? Says Rando. Rando, we're going to be here for the game tomorrow. So
Watch party. Detroit
probably-
Pistons watch party.
we'll probably get here around 3 o'clock, around then.
We gotta
And
figure out how we're doing that still.
we can
Can we plug into this thing?
we
here?
can plug into that TV right there. Or we'll ask if we can. I don't know if we need the speaker, Brendan. I don't know if we need the speaker. It's, kind of a quiet room already.
Brennan loves the speaker.
He does love the speaker.
Big
He's a
speaker
Big
guy.
speaker guy.
Looks super Italian today, by the way.
He does look
That's
super
that's a
Italian today.
compliment.
That's the most bomberito I've ever
That's the
seen
most
him look.
bomberito I've ever
Yeah.
seen out of that kid for sure.
Yeah, why don't you pop up here?
Papa's
Brenny. Hey, Brenny B. Brenny B. Come on.
Oh, Brennan's had an eventful weekend. So
Brendan has an eventful weekend.
Hey, is that Joey Namath?
That is Joey Namath.
Of
Oh my
Woodward
God.
Sports?
Of Woodward Sports.
Formerly of Channel 9. I know that
shit.
guy, dude.
Formerly of Mojo in the Morning,
Dude, no
Joey
way.
Namath.
That's that Joey Namath?
That is Joey Namath.
Dude, that's Joey Namath. I know it, dude.
Formerly 955, Mojo in the Morning, owner of Woodward Sports, Joey Namath.
Woo. Joe, I can't believe Joey didn't just ride with Brendan.
Yeah, I know. In his car.
Got it. Yeah, in his car. Why did you just drive with Brendan?
Joey took
In
his
your
second car to come up.
He got it like that, man.
Hey, all I know is we gave away the first Xbox already.
Absolutely.
Courtesy of ZA. We're here live at the grand opening event in Lume in New Buffalo.
Shout out.
And the Detroit Pistons have Game 7.
Oh, man.
Which we will be watching live from right here
Yeah.
tomorrow. Game 7 against the Orlando Magic.
Oh, man.
Winner, go home.
Orlando Tragic.
Orlando Tragic.
Orlando Tragic.
Orlando Tragic.
We got something cooked up if the Pistons win.
We'll see you tomorrow, Rando.
Shout out to Rando.
Rando Smalls coming up from the chat. Shout out, dude.
23 straight missed shots for the Orlando Magic in the second half of that game, which led to the Detroit Pistons coming back and winning it. But you go look. Obviously, Orlando Magic suck at shooting.
Yes.
At least you think of you watched them play offense this series, plus our defense. But I want to give a little bit more credit to our defense, and I think people are. I mean, in the 45 minutes, they didn't score a basket. Mm-hmm. Cade Cunningham and Asar Thompson alone combined for 10 stocks.
10 stocks.
5 apiece.
Yeah.
In the second half.
It's insane.
That is nuts.
It was honestly insane what we saw in that second.
5 stocks alone in the game, but just you did it in the second half when you needed to.
Both of them.
You're arguably your two best players.
And that's your
Not
superstar.
arguably.
I put Tobias in there too. So the three that carried us in this series.
Oh, yeah.
specifically.
Tobias has been fantastic. 20 and 10 from Unk last night.
Shout out.
Needed that big time. Duncan Robinson hit some big shots
4
as well.
threes. That's what we asked for during the show yesterday
Yeah.
too. Just give me 4, Dunk. That's all we need for sure.
And,
Give me 4.
It was a dagger three. It was a dagger three to really
He did.
just kind of put an exclamation point on that game.
Yeah.
Who's their backup center? Debitze? How do you say his last name?
Gogo Batadze.
Batadze.
Gogo Batadze was
Batadze?
getting cooked.
That's what Duncan hit that last 3 in his face.
Yeah.
And you know what? It says more about Cade Cunningham because He's your superstar. He's top 5 in the NBA. In my opinion, he's the best in the world.
Yep.
And I don't care. I'll argue that to the day I die.
Well, another
But
42,
you know what?
42
He's
point
your
game.
superstar, and he goes out there and is
42
putting
minutes.
his body on the line.
Yeah. With
Diving for loose
collapsed
balls.
lungs.
Your
You see the
superstar's
armor
diving
he's
for
wearing?
yeah. Well, he said it. He's like,
Have a great day.
I'm blessed to have the opportunity to compete in a Game 6. This is everything I dreamed about.
Yeah.
I'm going to take advantage of it.
And we
He said, do or die.
now I see Blown Beast in the Woodward Sports chat says 10 minutes from the crib. Pull up.
Dude,
Pull
yeah,
up.
we-
Pull up on
Pull
us,
up,
dude.
man.
Well, listen, not only will you get 30% off the entire store,
Come get a pick.
you should come up if you're in the chat. You said you live 10 minutes away.
Yeah.
Pull up on us. Not only will you get 30% off the entire store, you'll get entered for a chance to win PS5s, Xbox S's, a trip
Absolutely.
to Tulum, Mexico. You'll see the Zaz girls. You can come up here at Lume Cannabis and have a great time and get 30% off the store and possibly win a trip to Tulum, Mexico. If you're 10 minutes away and your name's Blown Beast, pause, I assume you smoke a lot of weed, come up to Lume Cannabis, brother.
Just real quick, again, just Cade Cunningham in the second half of that game. My Lord, man. We talked about it yesterday, too. If you guys listened, we gave you the bet. The bet was under 9.5 assists for Cade Cunningham. You want to know why?
Why?
Because he had to go full Kobe mode, and he
Yes,
did.
he did.
And he did. And you know, I noticed, too, because I have our separate group chat, our fantasy football group chat. Shout out to my boy Dev. You're my homie. You obviously know you're my brother. I love you, brother. He's in that chat. He's a big Jared Goff guy. He's like, if Goff only had 14 shots at this point in the game, you guys would be killing him. Cade Cunningham turned up in that second half, and he had to preserve himself for that second half because that's what the game needed.
Cade Cunningham scored more second half points than the Orlando Magic.
He scored 19, the fourth alone.
Yeah. Jeff, can you airdrop me that interview again so I can post it? The one with the girls.
Orlando Magic. Orlando Tragic. I love
Orlando Tragic, for sure. That was a good one, Hefe. But, yeah, this what we saw last night out of Cade Cunningham was shit that superstars do. And now we've seen it multiple. There are only 3 players who average more points in elimination games in NBA history than Cade Cunningham.
That's
Those
nuts.
3 players are LeBron James, Michael Jordan, and Luka Doncic. That's it. End of the list. And then Cade Cunningham. He steps up in the big moments. He's a winner. He's a
31
playoff
points a game.
riser. And Game 7, Cade's about to feed families, bro. I'm telling you.
That's why I can't wait to see.
I'm
man.
expecting 45 out of him, and I don't think
Elimination
that's
game,
enough.
Cade, man. This is his first. It's dope because I just always start at the beginning with the Cade because I wanted him to be a Detroit Pistons so bad.
He's the man.
We needed him. I mean, he is truly at a certain point like our savior. I know that sounds crazy to say, but he just is.
With the state
And
of Detroit sports right now,
we're watching his for sure. But even then, though, I'm talking about just the Pistons, with the, Killian Hayes days.
Oh,
even
yeah.
before Derrick Rose, and you're hoping Blake could play 50 games a year.
the corpse of Allen Iverson.
We got our guy, and now
got a
we're watching
superstar.
every single step of his career. I'm not trying to make the comp to Jordan, but I like when you watch those 30 for 30s. It shows Jordan when the Bulls were ass and they weren't making the playoffs. And he was pissed. That was Cade going through that stuff with the Pistons earlier on. Now we got him in the playoffs last year. Obviously didn't make it the first round, but you showed something. Now you got him this year carrying his team, averaging 31 elimination games. We're watching the progression of someone who might go down as an all-time great, and it's awesome.
It really is the path. How he's
He
playing.
plays for my team.
He plays for
He
our
plays for
team.
my team.
And the path he's playing and what he's
That
doing.
thing's sick.
And that is a sick chair.
Can I win that? How do I?
Yeah, is there a
grab that?
Zaz giveaway for that chair right there?
That thing's awesome.
Is there a chair giveaway? Can we
You
win
guys
that
giving that
next?
thing away?
No.
Are you guys leaving?
Those things are sweet. Oh,
Damn.
dang.
Oh,
We just got up here. Yeah, we
Yep.
just drove 3 hours. We were up at it. We took an RV all the way up. We were smoking the whole time. It was fucking awesome.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah. Metro Detroit area, Royal Oak. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, you guys same as us then.
Yeah, for sure.
Have fun.
I grew up
Yeah,
in
the
Warren.
longest
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah, I live in Royal Oak now. So we just got a new studio in Royal Oak. So yeah, right on Main Street.
Yeah,
It's very
Zaz
cool.
pull up.
Yeah.
You guys, yeah. Why
Yeah,
not?
next watch party we have there, we'll have Zaz come through.
We
Yeah.
need 'em.
For sure. Well, have a great night, ladies. Have a
See you
safe
guys.
drive. Shout out to Zaz girls.
Shout out to Zaz girls. I think you're muted, brother.
You're seeing the maturation of a superstar being.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
you're seeing it. You're seeing him
Yes.
turn into a real deal, like he's first team All NBA for a reason, bro.
Every superstar goes through this
Yes.
period where they have to fight and claw
Yes.
the way to get a victory, and that's what makes them. That's what separates them from the pack. That's what separates the great from the average. That's what separates these guys is being able to
Shit like that. Moments.
be bums.
Yeah.
Yeah, like the team went from the worst team in NFL, I mean NBA, history
Oh
to
my
becoming
God, they were.
a 60-win team, number 1 seed in the East. You're in trouble against the number 8 seed in the first round. You're down 3-1 and have to claw your way back. And it's happening to the Orlando Magic again. And guess who's doing it again? The Pistons.
Dude, I can't help but smile, man. I really can't.
Hey, man. What's your guys' Instagram handle?
Shout out to Zaz. Yeah, you're watching the maturation. Because the thing is, too, Jeff, I think that's important to keep in mind when you're watching this Pistons team in this playoffs. Obviously, we have expectations for them to go beyond this first round.
And to realize
maybe
they're not
even
a
further
finished
than
product.
that. But just it is like the maturation of these teams. I've watched LeBron go through this, right? Remember LeBron couldn't get past the pesky. LeBron originally couldn't get past the Pistons.
Yeah.
Finally did so. Couldn't get past the championship. Couldn't get past the Celtics. But we watch him climb these steps.
We had to see
into
LeBron
becoming the
fight
all-time
through
great
the
that we know he is
Pistons.
today. And I get it. I know it's a big name to pull out in comparison to what the Detroit Pistons got going on. But like we've seen this. We saw it with the Thunder.
You see
the
the
Thunder the first year in the
superstars all the
playoffs, number 1 seed. They looked really, really good. Did it go all the way to the finals? The Denver Nuggets ended up winning it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But it's gonna.
we've
It
seen-
it
we've
takes
is
trials
taking
and
these steps.
tribulations.
We've seen both Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown get bounced by the Warriors and then come back and win
Yeah.
the championship.
Exactly. And as much as I've been disappointed in Jalen during this playoff series, I think it is important that we do because a lot of people saying ship him.
He's 22 years old.
Exactly.
He's 22 years
I
old.
understand
He's
the
going way too
moment
far.
if you say that,
Yeah.
completely makes sense. The next day, if you're still saying that, I think that's when you have to take a step back and think about how this stuff works. In the NBA, and not everything's linear, but NBA sometimes it does feel that way. Like you go through these certain steps.
Yeah.
I mean, us going to number 1 seems kind of nuts. That was a big jump. But like Jalen Duren is only 22 years old. There's still skill sets he can learn within these next 2 to 3 years before he's a final product.
And if you had, I know that this is the thing every time, and it's what we said last year in the Knicks series, but if you have consistent shooting around Cade Cunningham and Jalen Duren, that type of play will still work in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But when you only have one guy that they got to worry about hitting open threes on the outside, you could put 3 bodies in the paint, and then a pick and roll offense is not as easy to
Absolutely.
as easy to do. So,
But the thing he does need to do is the boards.
yes.
You gotta get on
And
the
he did
boards.
that better last night.
Yeah.
Even though he only had like 8 and 9 last night,
Yeah.
but it felt better. It felt more
better
involved.
because of what he gave you in that fourth quarter. When
Yeah.
when things were starting to turn around for the Pistons, and they truly needed someone to step up when Paul Reed had to go out of the because Paul Reed came in and he did an amazing job.
Yes, he did.
At providing the
Shout out
Pistons
Paul Reed.
with effort
Yep.
that they were severely lacking in the first half, and the fundamentals of rebounding.
In just
Boxing
11
out,
minutes?
putting a body on your man and going getting the ball.
Just
You're
11
right.
minutes, he had like 6 points,
6
boards,
points,
and 3
6
blocks.
boards, 3 blocks.
And
Yeah.
so for Jalen Duren, it was now I'm replacing Paul Reed. I need to come in. I need to give the same type of effort. I need to give that same type of energy. So at least
What's going on with Beef Stew?
At least I think
There's something,
some
sir.
people
Something's
say he's
wrong.
a little banged up. I don't
Something's
know.
wrong. I'm gonna.
They haven't come out
I'm
and said
it's
anything.
purely an assumption on my part. I believe it's the calf, just because they're not talking about it, and that's the injury he dealt with leading into the playoffs too. What up, man? I'm just assumption there. I'm assuming it's the calf, but I don't know for sure. But either way, I think Paul Reed looked very serviceable and very good last night.
Paul Reed looked
and
really
he's got
good.
super fresh legs
Yeah.
for this Game 7 tomorrow. That we're going to be watching here at Lume Cannabis in New Buffalo. The grand opening happening today and tomorrow. Come get yourself 30% off, plus constant giveaways. We just gave away an Xbox to start the show, PS5s, TVs,
Yeah.
and a trip
3
to
times daily,
Tulum,
each of them.
Mexico. Daily.
Daily.
3 times daily.
Yeah, you can come get some. So if you don't win
Oh,
anything,
look, do we meta glasses?
what?
I didn't know they give away meta glasses.
Oh yeah, they're giving away meta glasses too.
I want those so bad.
Yeah, me too.
Do we qualify?
We do not qualify.
Oh,
we
man.
are sponsors.
Does Jeff qualify?
Jeff does not qualify. He got a check for this.
Ah, man. Some of my cousins listening or something?
Yeah.
You're listening?
Hey, say,
You know what I'm
hey,
saying? Pulling up, man.
pull up.
We
But-
nice hoodie.
Hey,
dude.
Blockbuster
The
hoodie
the
legendary, by the way,
Blockbuster
too.
hoodie's
Yeah,
fire,
I
dude.
respect
I
that.
fuck with
I
you.
respect that. That's crazy. Jeff probably doesn't know what that is.
I do.
Jeff's not that young.
He's
Jeff's
he's,
only like
he's
2
that
years,
young.
2 years younger than me.
Jeff was born in 2000.
Really?
He was
45.
conceived in 2000.
I'm 25. Blockbuster was still.
He's 4 years younger than me. Okay.
It was still a thing.
Dude, you weren't even speaking English.
Yeah.
The Blockbuster turned into Family Video.
You had just got your green card at that
that's
time.
not true. Blockbuster
Family
and Family Video were live at the same time.
Yeah, what are you doing?
There used to be.
But when
Jeff, think about
Blockbuster
this.
came out,
there used to be
they went out
Blockbuster,
of business.
Family Video, and Hollywood Video.
They went out of
And
business.
Mammoth Video.
And Mammoth Video.
But they went out of business, and then Family Video kind of took all that.
They did.
And then they went out
They
of
ran.
business.
Yeah, they were the kingpin.
Did they?
And now they're.
Family-
I
they're-
thought Blockbuster was bigger than Family Video.
But Family Video lasted longer.
Yeah.
They just hold on longer.
Yeah. They bought all the old Blockbusters and
That's
shit.
crazy. I heard that Netflix originally went to Blockbuster and wanted to be in their stores.
They
Yeah,
did.
they tried.
They
And
did.
Blockbuster's like, ha,
No.
losers.
You'll never get our piece of our pie.
It's nuts.
Talk about
now-
bad business.
Yeah. I
And
remember.
now Netflix is in like damn near
That's
every
one
single
thing
household.
that kids won't remember is like Netflix. They used to deliver you DVDs
Video games.
and video games. Well, that was GameFly.
I thought Netflix did video games too.
They bought
a lot of things-
GameFly.
there's a
and
lot
they
of
did-
things
Oh, okay,
and
okay,
then-
that makes
Yeah,
sense.
and then they started, but that was
That
only
makes
for like a
sense.
real short period of
I
time.
always wondered that as a kid, though. I'm like, can you just steal the game that way? Like, can I just not give it
But
back?
they'd probably put your credit card on file, I would assume,
yeah, you
so they could probably just charge you.
Back then, we were writing checks.
We used to.
Yeah, I'll send you a check in the mail.
I think somebody is
Sneak-
in.
oh,
Is
somebody might be
somebody
in
in there? I think somebody just.
I'm
went in.
not 100% sure.
I'm not sure though. If you want to knock, I mean,
One thing I feel that Paul Reed does too. I think he might be a better offensive option than both Stu and Duran.
Yes.
respectfully, just offensively specifically.
Dude, did you
But he still plays defense, but he spreads the floor as well.
That assist he almost had when he was falling out of bounds and threw it behind his back to Tobias.
Yes.
That was insane. And then he
Absolutely.
had
Let's
that
go, man.
turnaround spinning hook shot looking like Akeem Olajuwon.
Yeah, man.
That was Paul Reed's a baller, dude.
Paul
Like,
Reed's a baller.
He
might
gets
have
out there.
I
and
think he had
hoops.
3 assists.
I think he did. I know.
But I'm gonna check right now. Hold on.
Tobias didn't hit that one. I know that. It would have been a nasty assist, but Tobias missed it. But shout out to Unk, dude. He has been balling as well. He's had like 21, 22 points the past 4 games.
All right, let me see.
And that's what you need. You need consistent offense because you got Kate Cunningham.
0 assists.
But everybody else has been inconsistent offensively except for Tobias Harris.
You know, it's crazy too. I'm pretty sure someone on this network told Kate Cunningham to stop shooting
I'm
threes.
pretty sure they did too.
Told him, quit shooting. And
To be fair to
It's
him,
the same guy that believes in Jared Goff as a savior.
okay, don't
Damn, I want one of those
bash
juices.
Goff. All right, we're gonna leave Goff alone. 50% last night from 3, Kate Cunningham.
yeah, but he only shot 4 of them. So
Doesn't matter. He made him.
Shut up. Why would you do that?
I mean, well, he was.
I'm trying to make him sound good.
He was 5 for 8 the other day.
Oh yeah, this guy's just hanging on stick too much.
I mean, I'm not gonna front. You know,
But hey, you know what? Cade is not he's not known for 3-point shooting. You know what he's known for? Getting into that mid range.
Yes.
An absolute barrier.
So how's 56% true shooting?
that's good.
And you know what? It was a big 3 when he hit it.
It was a big 3, and it was beautifully executed by the way
Timely
too.
threes.
The screen
Better than
originally by
volume
Duncan.
threes.
Then he got back there. Who was that? I think it was Tobias. Who said the last one? Jalen Suggs trying to get there in time. Wet. Huge 3.
And
Huge
then
3.
Duncan with the huge
That's
3
how
as
Chris
well.
sells himself to women.
Huge 3. Yeah,
yeah,
it's not your regular 3.
Huge
This is a
3.
huge 3.
You know, doing it big. Oh, thank you. I almost put my foot out on my head. Like, but
You're too high.
yeah.
This
Oh,
guy's evil, man.
Shout out to Mad Packs, dude. The trip
my
up was
favorite-
awesome.
Obviously, winning the game was amazing.
Yes.
But one of my favorite parts of it was the just disappointment, the absence of life, and Paulo Banchero's face in
Yeah.
that third quarter while they were on that 23.
He looked distraught.
That was I'm sure they're tripping balls. Oh my! And then Asar's block. I'm sorry. Go ahead and say what you say first.
I was just going to say that locker room was probably so quiet.
I can't imagine.
23
45 minutes straight with no points.
45 minutes straight.
Again, credit to the Detroit Pistons defense in
Yes.
that manner.
10 stocks from 2 players.
It's I remember like listening to people complaining on the way too, and then maybe I had this take up at one point as well. I didn't share on the air, but they're bitching about the Pistons defense.
Yeah.
I don't think you really bitch about the defense. I think the defense has been good all series, but they wanted to be better to create offensive opportunities, and they might have been right. I mean that's what happened in the third quarter, and you overcame a 24-point deficit. That's insane. That doesn't happen.
It was like we've seen now when this team like locks in defensively,
Yeah.
truly, when they're like, oh, we're the best defense in the NBA.
Yeah.
They went on a 30-3 run in the third quarter of what was that, game 3.
Yep,
and
game 3.
then they just outscored
Or no,
them.
game 2.
Game two. Yeah.
And then they outscored them what 3 times fold in the second half last night.
So that is
No, your superstar.
yeah, scored more points
Outscored
than
him.
Kate Cunningham scored more points than an entire NBA team in the second half last night.
that is nuts.
Crazy.
That is insane.
He's the man, bro. I love Kate Cunningham. We don't deserve Kate Cunningham. We truly
Yes, we
don't.
do. Yes, we do. Yes, we do.
I think this what Cade does. He's cementing himself as the number 1 in Detroit.
It's him or School. I mean, Schoolboy. We talked about it yesterday. Basketball, it's so much
different.
more heightened because you play both sides of the court.
Yeah.
You talk about a shoe deal, like that is going to be magnified.
And
That's
he plays both sides of the
globally.
court.
Cade playing every day as well. Too.
Yeah, and he plays
Schoolboy,
every day.
obviously, you get,
Schoolboy, yeah, it's a little
once
different.
a week
It's a little
rotation.
different. Yeah, fuck it. No, I'm with you, Jeff. Cade's number 1.
I would still
Yeah.
say, Schoolboy is up there.
We talked about it earlier. Cade's the
number 1.
face of Detroit.
He's the face of American basketball.
I think
in my
He
opinion.
is the face of American basketball.
Yeah.
When you look
I
at
like
Team
that.
USA, the next time they're in the Olympics,
Yeah.
it's going to be Cade Cunningham, Anthony Edwards,
Jalen
Duren. You're going to have Devin Booker as the old head. Maybe KD's still there if he's not on Twitter. But like, you have this guy, Cade Cunningham, who is going to lead your country to an Olympic gold medal, bro. Cooper Flagg's going to be in there too.
Yep.
That team's going to be crazy.
Yeah, it is.
And we were like worried about it.
I
We were
will
like,
say-
France is getting good. LeBron's going to retire.
Maybe.
Curry's going to retire. What's going to happen? No, you got Cade. You got Ant. You got Flag.
I will
You're
say
set.
just because he was literally painted on the side of a building, it might be Aiden Hutchinson. But aside from that, it's
That
Cade
was
Cunningham.
before Cade took off like that, though.
Yeah.
I still think. Hutch, the hometown kid, had the Michigan fan base, the Detroit fan base.
It's fair. And it's the NFL. Don't care.
But
Cade,
he's my guy.
Cade's number 1.
I
love Hutch.
I don't
I
know
love
that
Hutch.
I've
I love
honestly
Hutch.
I don't know
I
if I've
defend Hutch.
ever loved a player as much as I love Cade Cunningham. to be honest with you.
Honestly,
It's hard
with you.
not to.
Like I got a friend named Josh. Shout out JV.
Shout out Josh.
You know who you are. He's growing up. We used to make fun of him because he was a huge LeBron stan. Like gross work. He has a room like dedicated to LeBron. I'm not even joking.
I'm a LeBron guy.
Every shoe, but he's like, he's more than a LeBron guy than us 3 put together. I don't even know if Jeff is a LeBron guy or not, but
I'm not. I'm not.
What is going on?
that's
I'm
how
a
I feel
Kobe
about
guy.
Cade Cunningham.
I'm a Kobe guy.
Like Bryson always asks me, like, if I have other favorite players, and I'm like, who's your favorite player all time? I'm like, I think it's Cade Cunningham, bud. Like Cade's just the man, all time. I think Cade Cunningham, and it's maybe sounds disgusting because I've watched championship teams, right? But like, I've never had a player as good individually as Cade Cunningham in my life play for my Detroit teams.
You've only seen Detroit really have this big of a superstar once, and that was Grant Hill.
And like we had Calvin, but again,
But
individually,
no, I'm talking about just the Pistons, though.
yes, just the Pistons.
I love Zeke. I love Zeke, but it was kind of a different era. But I think Zeke is definitely top 3 point guard of all time.
We got speaks of mess something too. Said, go ahead, top of the mic, Jeff, because I also didn't hear what you said. But yeah, Cade Cunningham, genuinely my favorite player all time, NBA and Detroit Pistons. I'm on the close seconds. I mean, the thing with like the 04 team is like it almost feels like you could put multiple guys as your favorite. And it's hard to like just pick one. Rip was a huge part of it. Chauncey a big part of it. Obviously, Big Ben a big part of it. With this Pistons team, Cade's, we're seeing it.
Yeah.
We're watching it in real time. You watch it lead to your number 1
In my
seed.
lifetime, Easy, I've never been able to digest having a player like Cade Cunningham on the Pistons.
I'm older
I was
than you.
too young for Grant Hill.
Yeah.
So I couldn't comprehend that.
Me too, man.
I definitely wasn't alive for
Cade's better.
for Zeke and them. So it's like, no, like this is truly like a superstar. When I say he's the face of American sports, I mean I'm not American sports, but American basketball for sure.
Is it the Wi-Fi?
Because
It's a Wi-Fi.
he is going to be the one that kind of leads you to a gold medal. Like that's 100% true.
Gold medal. Hopefully an NBA championship soon too. I still think they're a little bit away from the NBA championship. I think this series is a clear tell that they're a little bit further away from NBA championship. I know the Magic are better than a lot of people had expectations for, or at least what their seeding would tell you. But I still feel like you should be handling, or at least never be down 3-1.
No, I don't.
That's for damn sure.
Yeah, it's still a little bit of a disappointment that the Zaz girls are leaving already. And
It
we
is
just got
pretty
here.
disappointing.
It sucks. But have a great night, ladies. But no, it is a disappointment that you got down 3-1 to the 8th seed. Even though, like Neil talks about it all the time, when this Magic team is healthy.
Have a good night, man.
Yeah, have a good night. when this Magic team is healthy and their whole team is on the court, they were projected to win 53 games this year. You know, like they were supposed to be one of the best teams.
We were 45.
Yeah, they were supposed to be one of the best teams in the East. And I know that's how the cookie crumbles, but you're seeing it in this series. When Franz Wagner plays, this is a completely different Orlando Magic team. Like I said yesterday, he's their best player. Paulo is their most talented player, but Franz is their best player. He does everything, initiating offense, leading their defense, the switches. Tobias has been eating because Franz has not been the guy getting switched onto him because it's been Desmond Bain or Jalen Suggs, and he's just too big and too strong.
I think outside Game 3, Tobias had like 20 points like every game. I still think it's Powell, but like Franz is still a huge factor on that team, especially offensively, in my opinion. And defensively, actually, you're right, too. When Neil makes a point about the high ball screens, and he's able to switch off and defend like longer guys. But I just – even last night, though, without Franz, they were up 24 points. Just the offense went completely cold.
Dang, Woodward Sports blocked on the Lume Wi-Fi.
The Woodward Sports website?
Yeah. Our stream was blocked on the Lume Wi-Fi. RIP.
How'd you get –
I don't know. I just turned off the Wi-Fi.
YouTube is blocked.
Oh, YouTube is blocked. Yeah, that makes sense. We got a super chat in there from Ricky BP from the D. He says, Spenny, I love you, but shut your Diana Rossini mouth. Heck yes, we deserve Cade, and give Asar Dern's money. He has earned it. And now we are joined by Jake, the manager of New Buffalo's brand new location of Lume. We appreciate you joining us, Jake.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And why don't you tell the people, first things first, what kind of event you guys got going this weekend and what they could get into here at the new location in New Buffalo?
Yeah, absolutely. So it's definitely a party. We've got vendors, S'morehouse and Jeter here parked up outside.
Shout out S'morehouse and Jeter.
Shout out.
Absolutely,
I love Jeters.
Now, how long have you been in the cannabis industry?
Going to be about a year and a half here.
Okay. Now, the giveaways, dude. Is there any workaround I could maybe, put myself in there for the meta glasses? Is there,
I know, right?
I didn't say, oh, man.
Can I get in on that trip to Mexico by any chance?
Do you have a pair at all?
I had the same question, and a lot of my employees been asking that too. Is like, how do I get in on that? And I'm like, I feel you. I want in too.
And if the people want to get in, they just have to come up and shop at Lume, right?
Absolutely, yep. So if you spend $100 this weekend, you will get a ticket put into the raffle, and we're going to pull that this coming week here. And that is a trip to Mexico for two, all expenses paid.
Wow.
And then if you also spend that $100 this weekend too, you're going to get a goodie bag. We're doing 200 a day. We're almost out of them today, but then we got another 200 lined up for tomorrow.
There we go. Hey.
Jake, Henry Ford revolutionized production when he started the assembly line. I feel like you guys do that in the dispensary business where you could actually go to what you want instead of waiting in line for somebody to smell 50 different types of deli. Is it a quicker process, you think, the most spots doing this way?
100%. So this is New Buffalo Lume is a new layout for us as a company, team-oriented. So like you're saying, we've got people posted up, in carts and edibles, in flour, all that, so that, when you walk in there, you go where you want to, and somebody's there to answer any questions.
Dude, it's the best. I don't have to sit there and wait for somebody's grandma who's
so
smoking weed for the first time, learn about every single thing on the shelf. I can just go get my ashole and get out the door.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's revolutionary, honestly. That's brilliant.
That's what is your – listen, there's a Lume Cannabis right in Berkeley over by my house, and –
shout out.
The Jenny Kush, that's some of my favorite flower
likes for Spencer's address?
No.
250.
What's your favorite item that you guys carry or product?
For me, it's going to be our cold cure rosin infused pre-rolls. Our rosin, I'm a big fan of it. I'm not a huge dabber. I prefer smoking, so getting some of that rosin makes it very, very smooth and just the best high you've had.
That's why I like those hash holes, man. You get that, the rosin in there and you get the burn. Woo-hoo-hoo. And it makes you loopy happy.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Just giggling like a little schoolgirl.
Are you a sports fan at all?
Played sports in high school. I will admit haven't kept up on, professional.
What'd you play?
That's fair.
What'd you play?
Basketball and football.
Okay. We're gonna be getting a little rowdy in here tomorrow. It's Game 7 for the Pistons.
Heck yeah!
Live 3:30 as the game starts. So we're gonna be getting hyped.
Did you have a preference growing up, football, basketball, or what were you better at?
I was definitely better at basketball. I 6'2", and I got really long arms, so I was a
paint beast
in the paint.
Yeah, there we go.
Hell yeah, dude.
Well,
I'm not 6'2", so I don't have that experience.
Well, we appreciate you for joining us, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate you for having us out here. We're going to be
Yeah,
here
man,
all
thank you.
weekend at New Buffalo. Make sure you come in 30% off. And, again, tell the people all the stuff that they can win.
Shout out Jake. He said he'll give you a free pre-roll if you beat him on one-on-one.
That's true.
That is true.
Jake, we appreciate you.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys.
It's so much fun up here. We love doing these events with Lume and having us out. And,
you, brother.
it's just a great time. Great people, great environment. Like Easy said, like Jake said, this is a whole new layout for Lume in New Buffalo, and it's a lot more streamlined.
faster. So much faster.
If you're a veteran like myself, like Easy, if you know what you like, if you know what you want, you can just go get it. None of the fuss, none of the waiting for this, waiting for that. No, I want some flour. I
Yeah.
go get some flour. I want some oils. You go there. It's just a great idea.
The only thing stopping you would be Asar Thompson if you wanted.
That's true.
We know that for a fact by evidence-based last night.
People were saying it in the chat. They were saying pay Jalen Duren Asar's money. Pay Asar
Okay.
Jalen Duren's money.
Man, I almost.
What do you think about that? Because he's
Yes.
due for a contract too, right?
Yes.
Are they? They're both in. They both.
Yes. No.
Asar's got one more year.
Yeah.
Asar's got one more year.
But yes, I would pay Asar. I would lock Asar up before I would Jalen Duren.
I agree.
Asar Thompson in the last 2 games has more rebounds than Jalen Duren.
He had
10 last night,
He had 10 last night. I think he had more than 10.
and then 16 the game before.
15.
Yeah, for sure. And the other thing is too is like not only does he have them, they're not by happenstance. They're in clutch moments.
He gets that.
Asar
ball.
Thompson showed up. So you have a guy that's doing that.
Yeah.
Those type of guys you gather to
5 stocks,
win
10
championships.
6 assists too.
Asar 6 assists. Yeah. When you have a guy like that showing up in those moments, like those are the type of guys you invest in. I love Jalen Duren. He is only 22. It's kind of crazy that he is younger than Asar, and his contract's coming up sooner. But I think of it like Kawhi Leonard.
Yeah.
Obviously, that guy had some dog in him. He won 2 different championships. Except for the Clippers, actually, it's not really working out. But that
I would. I mean,
look different.
That's something that if Asar can somehow find a way to get an offensive game, even if it's just to get a mid-range shot, like how the Kawhi is so dangerous from the mid-range, like that would.
You're talking all NBA type guy.
That would help. That would help him extremely in getting to that all NBA type level.
Like
his defense is already there.
His ceiling is Kawhi Leonard.
Defensively.
No, if he taps into his offensive game as well, like his ceiling as a player, if he fully
Asar?
If he gets an
I
offensive,
don't think the 3-point's ever coming, brother.
Well, I'm just saying, if it does, if he gains that skill, he could be a star.
It took Kawhi, quite a few years in the NBA to.
Guys,
finally
he is
get
never
there.
shooting threes like.
I don't think so.
I'm not
either.
saying he's gonna,
I'm just saying that's his ceiling. I'm saying.
I think there's definitely a step offensively.
There is a Jimmy
and
Butler.
I think it's just aggressiveness.
There is a Jimmy Butler ceiling as
yeah,
well.
but
that
Jimmy
comes.
by year 3 was already.
He wasn't him. He never hits threes like that. He's never been a shooter like that, though.
But better than Asar.
Better offensive player. He can. I have. Not a 3-point shooter, but I have confidence.
Asar got my ass last night, too.
Yeah,
I thought that
it
was going down.
I have confidence he can develop some kind of offensive game.
Yeah, I think it's there. He needs to turn it on in his brain. He's almost doing like the Lucas Raymond.
Yeah.
Where you're right there.
He's not
and you're talented enough to do it. Yeah, and you don't. Or he's just not taking the easy way.
Yeah.
Or like I want to be aggressive, go up for the take, get a foul, or just get on sports their top 10.
I just want to see him get
Instead, he's doing the floater.
I want to see him get some turnaround hook shots. That's all you really need. You need to attack the rim, and then you need something off of a pump fake. So whether it's a little push shot, a turnaround hook, something like that.
But you know what that all
I think if I'm him, I'm a coach. Focus on one move.
Yes.
Like instead of being good at everything, just be excellent at one move. And you're athletic enough to do it.
And
it's got to be a combo to his pump fake, because if they jump with him. If they jump with him, they're getting dunked on. So they have to go for the pump fake. So if he gets a little fader, or like I said, a little baby hook, that's all you really need, and he could score 12, 14 points a game.
Exactly. And if he could keep up with those rebounds, that's been pleasant. We know he did it. I was on a hot streak, actually. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I was on a 6-game hot streak betting Asar Thompson over 6.5.
That's a good one.
He's good.
Points?
Rebounds.
Oh, rebounds, yeah.
But you know what? For Asar, though, a lot of it
5.5 it was, I apologize.
A lot of it is when he
4
gets
games.
hesitant to, actually attack the rim and go to the bucket strong is because of the lack of free throw.
That's true, too, yeah.
So if he's scared that he's going to get fouled and that free throw is not going to hit, then, you're not going to see him be aggressive. You're not going to see him actually attack the basket like
I
you
still want him.
I still want him to. Yeah, get
one,
fouls.
get them in the bonus.
In his mind, though, he knows, like, dang, if I get fouled, like, I'm not the best free throw shooter. Like, that stuff plays into your mind.
But I prefer – okay, yeah.
And real quick, we got a super chat in there from Rando Smalls. He says, if I'm a SAR, I go hang out with George Iceman Gervin this offseason.
Yeah, he's in
Teach
Detroit.
him the finger roll. I mean,
Detroit native.
We could hook a SAR up with that. You know, he's a friend of the network.
T-Foss, yeah.
Friend of Dr. Pierce. He's boys with Dr. Pierce.
Apologize. Had some boogies.
SAR's max right now – DNC says SAR's max right now is 5 years, 150.
Yeah, because he doesn't. And I'd absolutely do that.
Yeah, I honestly don't.
1,000,000% worth it.
I honestly don't even think that it would be that high. Honestly,
no, you would have to.
Be.
You would have to. Somebody would pay him that.
I mean, you got the DP.
So the thing
you might
is,
finish 3. If you finish 3, that'd do us a favor.
He's not going to make an All NBA team though, so you don't have to worry about that bumper. But he's gonna make an All NBA defensive first team.
But you have to understand, this is where things get complicated with. Especially, the contract situation, because if you're paying Jalen Duren 35 at least, then if you're going to pay a SAR 30, do you have room for another star that can create, alongside Cade?
I
think a SAR is honestly around maybe 25.
I think Tom Gores makes sure it happens.
Defensively, I think
sure.
Tom Gores will not be afraid to dip into the second apron when he knows his team can win a championship, and I think it's pretty soon.
I mean, you think we're pissed off watching this team be bad when it was? Imagine paying each one of those guys $1 million.
Yeah.
And going through that. Going back to the Van Gundy days. I'm guarantee you.
Imagine paying.
If he invested in Van Gundy, damn well he's going to invest in a number 1 seeded Detroit.
Yes.
100%. I mean, this guy, listen, Tom Gores has already proved that he will definitely write that damn check.
Yeah.
He would definitely write that damn check.
It's just Trajan identifying that player.
He bit the
worth the
bullet
investment
on Monty Williams.
Yep.
And literally said, you know what, this ain't working. It's not going to work. We're out of here. And he went and got Trajan, and they went and got JB, and they identified that that's the type of coach they needed to kind of build this culture that they wanted the Detroit Pistons to be around.
Shout out to JB Bickerstaff as well. I think that's going under the radar a little bit is the adjustments that he needed to make in game and the adjustments he needed to make game to game were extremely impressive. We obviously, he needed to do a lot more as this series was progressing because it wasn't working for the most part. But then even in that game, putting in Paul Reed, leaning on some of those guys because it obviously wasn't working. You're down 20 points. But he did what needed to be done, and it sparked the comeback. So shout out to JB Bickerstaff.
Benny, I know a lot of people were criticizing JB.
Rightfully so.
Rightfully so over some of the rotations and stuff like that. But, from a talent standpoint, this team obviously has that lack of talent that can, obviously, be secondary to Cade Cunningham. And that's not JB's fault. JB is working with the team that he was given. This is the team that, Trajan wanted to see exactly what it was. He said, I'm going to be evaluating the playoffs just to figure out what we need and what we're going to be missing if we are missing that piece, and we'll go attack that aggressively.
I think it's pretty obvious what the Pistons are missing, and I think that is what Jaden Ivey was supposed to be.
They're going star hunting.
A dynamic scoring guard.
Yeah, they're going to go star
hunting.
hunting.
What you need. And, obviously we can improve the overall team shooting. That you can do every year. You can go find a shooter like you found Malik Beasley, like you found Duncan Robinson. You find another one of those guys, sure. But I think you need to go after another dynamic scoring guard or wing to take some of the pressure off Cade Cunningham, to maybe allow Asar Thompson to play more 4, maybe play more small ball 4, because I think he can really shine there. And then you get a guy that's going to be able to be a consistent offensive push. You want to hop on? Shout out, hop in right in the seat.
Why not?
Hi, what's your name?
Hi, I'm Ella. Let me put mine on too.
Nice to meet you, Ella. I'm Spencer.
All right.
This is Woodward Sports. Our camera's right here. You're out here in Lume, New Buffalo. How are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling great.
And you know they got 30% off. If you spend $100, you get a chance to win a trip
I'm
to
spending
Mexico. You think you're going to win the Mexico trip?
Mexico.
Yeah.
You going with me?
So I'll go with you. It's trip
Come
for two.
on, let's go.
All expenses paid free. Hey, we're going to Mexico. You heard it here first.
go.
Hey, I'm going to need you to make sure my ticket wins so we can go on our trip to Mexico. Is that
There
cool?
you go.
All right,
Make sure.
so we got it right.
We're all sealed.
You're also
There
giving
you go.
away 30% off
Okay.
the whole store, and Xboxes, and TVs, and PS5s,
What more
and
do you
meta
want?
glasses. Who's got it better than Lume?
Lume's got it better.
Lume's got it better. That's what's your favorite part of the Lume Cannabis experience?
Oh, it's just magnificent.
It's magnificent.
Ah.
And do you have
She knows.
Do you have anybody you want to shout out?
Oh,
Because we're
Wayne-
live right now.
Wayne put me on. Wayne and Javen. There
Shout
you
out
go.
to Wayne and Javen. We're here at Lume, and you're winning the tickets to Mexico, and you're taking me with
I'm
you.
taking you with me.
There we go.
Let's go.
There we go. We're gonna have a
Pack
great
up.
time. Shout out to Lume Mexico. We appreciate you
All
so
right,
much.
you too.
Go win those tickets.
All right, I'm going to win.
Oh man, that's gonna be awesome. And this is what it's all about. 30% off the entire store. Yeah, watch your step. Thank you so much. Shout out. She's winning the tickets. She's taking me to Mexico. See this?
Benny, you better get your speedo
Hey
pack.
man, I've been hitting the gym for a reason.
She gonna work. She
These
gonna
aren't
work
just
you,
glamour
son.
muscles, son.
She gonna work you, son.
Hey, relax.
You know, you better step on that cardio, boy.
Hey man, I hit the treadmill 45 minutes every day. I'm ready to go.
There you go. Yeah. So I agree with you guys that that Tom Gores would do it, but I think it comes down to Trajan identifying who that person is. Like the names floated around. The Laurie Markkinen, Trey Murphy. Trey Murphy, I'd buy into. I like that idea.
I like Trey Murphy too.
Markkinen, not as much.
Yeah.
Been around the league a long time. Hasn't made any type of impact to feel like that type of winning player. Although I guess not a straight comp, but Porzingis really didn't do dick until he went to a winning team as well.
Rando Smalls in the Woodward Sports Chat says, do they have Mad Packs? Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
Now, Jeff, I know you're a big marketing guy. Are you able to sell me on him as that piece? I mean,
Let me ask you a question, Easy. What are the Pistons missing right now more than anything in this playoffs? In these playoffs that you've seen
3-point
so
shooting.
far?
Consistent scoring.
You think it's just 3-point
A second
shooting?
consistent score.
Okay.
I think
Laurie
with Cade
Markkinen
Cunningham, I
fixes
want a
that
guy who
role.
can knock down a three.
He fixes that role, and you know what? You know what else he gives you? He gives you stretch
Stretch
ability.
four.
He gives you if you want to go small ball with the SAR and truly, kind of stretch the floor out.
Yeah.
He gives you the ability to play the 5.
Tobias
and
is
SAR to
stretch
play the 4.
He's hit one.
I had to give him that face right
one
now,
three
Chad.
in the past
Like this
two
guy,
games.
come on, bro. Don't.
3.
Come on, bro.
One.
What are you talking about right now?
He was 0 for
there's
2
a
games
clear
ago. He hit
difference
one last
between
night, I thought.
someone that is a legit
Right, I don't know.
3-point threat
Yeah.
and Tobias Harris. And there's no disrespect to Unk.
I love
because
Tobias.
Unk is turning up.
But
He
could
is
you
absolutely
imagine
killing in
if
the mid-range.
Tobias was coming off our bench though?
Could you imagine if he was exactly coming off the bench, or could you imagine
Do you
if he
think
was
Laurie
a
Markkinen is
3?
taking the team to championship level?
I think if he was on this team right now, they would be
I think he
an
can,
absolute
yeah.
threat to win the championship.
I think he can. You look at
You're
this
talking
East.
about someone else that can give you 30 points.
Look at the East, man.
30 points,
the-
easy.
Celtics are about to get eliminated by the Sixers. You got
Tobias.
the Raptors and the Cavs going to Game 7. Why couldn't Tobias turn this team into a championship contender? Denver's out.
I don't buy it, Markkinen, man. I don't know.
What about this? Aaron102 in the super chat says get Kawhi, but that's a dream. Kawhi
That's true.
Leonard would be.
I don't think he's leaving L.A.
I don't think so either. The
Well-
way Steve Ballmer planted all those trees.
Well,
if the NBA
you definitely could because
If there's some
we got
punishments for
a
what's
lot of rigged
alleged,
stuff going on in LA right now.
yeah, if
That's
there's
true.
punishments for what's alleged, then yeah, maybe then you could get him.
Yeah, your
but,
punishment. You got to come to Detroit, Kawhi.
but you got to think about
Yeah,
him too.
banish him to Detroit.
This guy don't care about championships.
No, he doesn't. He cares about.
He was winning them in San Antonio. He won one in Toronto.
Yeah.
He wants to be home in L.A.
He does.
He just re-signed.
And
He don't
he's
care that
getting
he's losing
paid.
every year.
And they're using him as a shell company to pump money through. Like
It's nuts.
they're planting trees in his name or
I'd
whatever
be
it
down.
was.
I just don't see it happening. Murray also doesn't play defense.
Lowry.
Who?
Laurie.
He plays enough defense.
Does he?
Yes.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Scores 30 points a game.
Maybe in the perimeter.
ask you a question.
I know he scores. I know he scores a lot.
Tobias is. For what Tobias has given you,
Yeah.
perfect.
He's been playing some good defense,
Yeah,
but I think
He's
Lowry
been
can.
getting kind of cooked by Paolo quite a bit in this.
That's
season.
Paolo,
I mean,
though.
And
he's
you're talking about
36
Laurie
years
Markkinen.
old. But
You're talking about Laurie Markkinen, who's a 7-footer.
You think Lauri Markkanen's guarding Paolo?
He's 7-footer.
On the perimeter?
I think he'd be better rebounding option. But again, the stretch for listen, I don't know if
Doesn't
Lowry's the
matter.
answer.
He's giving you an offensive explosion.
I think you're going to have to.
Don't get me wrong, it would make
you're
you a
gonna
better
have to
team.
replace Tobias.
But I'll truly tell you, he's not available anymore.
You're gonna have
because
to
they already
replace
made that
Tobias.
move to go get Jaren
Yeah,
Jackson.
no, they're not.
So it's not like he's available anymore. But that was one of my dream
yeah.
my dream trades for them to make, kind of like during the season.
I mean, they might though, 'cause
during
they
the
gotta
trade
they're
deadline,
paying Jaren.
toward the beginning of the season. Like that was like off season. That's what I wanted them to do. I wanted them to go get Lauri Markkanen because that gives you the stretch four that you need, and he's a reliable scoring threat from all three levels in the NBA.
Listen, as the guy that was right the entire time about Jaden Ivey, I'm just saying I don't know.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. He's got, and that's the other thing too. So I'm looking right now.
Yeah.
Obviously, you mature as you're in the NBA. Do you know what age he was when he was drafted by chance?
Lowry.
Chat, if anybody wants to do that homework for me.
What was he, 20?
What is
20?
when he was drafted? I don't know, but his big jump came into 1,
19?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years into his career when he was like the sole option in Utah.
But look at
Let
the
me
easy.
We
Look
don't
at
need
the
him
look
to
at the
be the
teams
sole
he was
option,
on.
yeah.
I mean, like
I'm saying that's when he's like got these gaudy numbers
But
that
look
make
at
you
the
fall in love.
Look
It's
at
like
the teams he's on.
Kevin Love did win a chip though.
That's
Look
what I'm
at
saying.
the
You don't.
teams he's on,
You get a
bro.
guy that can stretch the floor. Like that's exactly what it would be. It'd be like taking Kevin Love out of Minnesota.
35% on 7 threes.
That's pretty good.
no, it's not pretty good.
That's better than
That's good.
85-90% of our team.
That's good, buddy.
He would,
Two offensive boards
immediately
game.
be the second best shooter on your team.
That's literally the
He
second
averaged
highest
a
percentage.
steal a game this year.
Bro, I'm telling you,
Lowry's
good.
He's not as bad as people make
Do
it.
you know how to make a
him out to
chat poll?
be. Yeah, I can make a chat poll.
Just ask chat.
How about we throw some other names in there so we can get kind of like a
Well, I just want to know, Lauri Markkanen chat, is he going to help this team win a championship? I'm down. We can discuss some other names too, and then we'll go from there too. Trey Murphy, because he's a two-way player, and he can shoot the three.
I like Trey Murphy. That was someone I thought that
So
they
then
would trade for.
so
at the
then
deadline.
Asar's playing 4.
That's fine. Trey could play too.
I think no.
No,
yeah,
but
Trey
the whole
Murphy
point is adding more shooting.
Trey
so
Murphy
you want
can legitimately
somebody
play
else on the
from
floor
2
as
to
well.
3.
You know,
He can play 2 to 3.
you want
so.
Duncan. You want Duncan out there still.
But him and Trey could do 2 or 3.
Oh, okay. Yeah, duh.
And
But then Asar has to be a
Asar played
4.
and
Yeah,
I'm cool with that.
I
You
am
know-
too.
You know who else could play 4? If you talk about Ron.
but Asar is starting. Your starting lineup,
Yes.
if you get
Yeah,
Trey
yeah,
Murphy,
yeah.
would be Cade, Dunk, Trey.
You probably
Asar,
have to include
Dunk,
Ron in that transition or
Probably.
transaction, to be honest with you.
which you guys know I love Ron Holland.
Yeah.
He hasn't played a minute
Nope.
past 3 games.
Nope.
You can't do that, man.
And if that's the case, then that is an asset that I would include in that move.
Absolutely. He's not getting any PT at all.
What are some of these other names that people are recommending?
So Trey Murphy is a name that has been floated around a lot.
I saw him
during
during
the deadline. But
I keep calling him Murray.
Tyler Hero
Laurie,
is
Markkanen.
another one of the options that are out there.
No, hard pass.
Why?
Devin Booker.
I like Tyler.
That
Not
would be
gonna
someone that
happen.
you have to give up a lot
he's
for.
white? Yes, pretty much.
American white, not spicy.
Unless you're only trading like Duncan Robinson in a first.
Dude, Tyler's got
You
the
wouldn't.
strap.
You honestly would not trade Duncan Robinson.
and Tyler,
for that.
Tyler shows some big moments too.
You would just give them.
You want Tyler Hero?
You would give
I would
them.
not mind Tyler Hero. No.
So you're running.
He's a
So
creator.
you're worried about Lowry Markkanen's defense, but
creator.
you want Tyler Hero?
Plays a bit more defense than Larry Markkanen.
No, he does
No,
not.
he plays more defense than Duncan Robinson. I'd give him that.
Yeah.
That's
He's
not saying
souped up
much.
Duncan Robinson. He's Duncan Robinson on
But
V.
you're not. But the thing is, though, you're not getting these guys for defense. You're getting these guys for offense
No,
because
but-
that's what you need.
But having
You have Asar, you
having
have
Duncan
Cade, you have-
and Tyler Hero on the floor at the same time in the playoffs is
Duncan's gonna be
impossible.
But that
gone in
doesn't.
like
That
2
doesn't. But just because you trade,
Well,
you
next-
know,
after
just
next
because
year.
you trade for Tyler Hero doesn't mean that you still have to play Duncan in the
As a
in
starter.
the starting lineup.
That's fair.
Now you can move
Yeah,
him to the
'cause-
bench, and now that's a
And now you
three-point
got
shot
that
off
off
the
the bench. That's a great point.
That is good.
Because Tyler Hero's a three-point shooter, so he can also
Okay.
play off ball
We don't
and
got
get
pick up.
catches
He's an
and
option.
threes.
All right,
We don't got
all
pick
right,
him. He's an
all right,
option.
all right.
All right, so you got Laurie.
So what are you giving up for Hero though? Ron in a first?
I would give him Ron and,
Yeah.
and probably like 2 first, 3
Hurts
first.
to say out loud, but yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll probably get. I mean, honestly,
What Hero shoot?
I don't care about the picks. I'll be honest.
I don't
with
care about the picks.
I don't care about the picks
F them
either.
picks.
I'm
I'll
with
give
you.
away all 5 of them.
I'm with you wholeheartedly. Like when you're at this point as a team, that's what you do to get yourself over.
You got a million.
And you got to remember too, like the value
Where
of
the
these picks.
Pistons? Look at where the Pistons are picking in this draft, and that would be the Minnesota pick.
Oh, the goat.
Dude,
So
that guy
that's-
looks just like
that's
Darren
really-
McCarty.
He
that's
does
really
look a lot
28,
like Darren
I think.
McCarty.
What's going on?
Shout out.
This guy, how much energy this guy has after a 3-hour drive is insane.
What's up, brother?
Oh, dude, I had like 1 and 5 in the alumni.
D-Mac was cooking. Brendan, do you actually want to film with, or do you want to hop on TD while? Okay, so D-Mac's going to go film something real fast. Shout out to Darren McCarty in the house, 4-time Stanley Cup champion here at Lume in New Buffalo. The man, the myth, the legend. You know, it's not a grand opening unless D-Mac's here.
That guy, dude.
Yeah, D-Mac.
I love Darren McCarty.
D-Mac is the GOAT. He really is.
It's like Kate Cunningham, Darren McCarty, and everything else.
My dad.
Okay, Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
Larry Markkinen.
Yeah.
That's dope. We got Bomber. Bomber's a hoops guy, too. We got his opinion on this one, too. Because the other thing is, too, is like who's actually available as well. You can't just be out here just saying names.
Yeah, no, it's got
Tyler can become available.
Tyler Hero could become available for sure.
Or
I
he's
mean,
always
Tyler
in those
Hero.
conversations.
you love Tyler Hero?
Love Tyler Hero. Yes.
Okay. See, I got some backup.
No, I think he's exactly what we need. I think he's looking to step into a role now at this point in his career where he's not going to be the main focal point, but that's what we need is a main offensive focal point right now when Cade is on the floor or off the floor, someone else that could just get you a bucket at any point in the game.
That's how I feel, too. Especially with a guy like Cade Cunningham creating those moments or creating that space for a guy that's the strap like Tyler.
It would definitely help.
It'd be nuts.
And I think that –
And Tyler's also played that role, not on a championship team, but a team that's gotten there.
So you'd move Duncan to the bench.
For Tyler Hero,
Yeah,
That's what I'm saying,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you can't play him on the floor at the same time.
Without a doubt. I think
Why
Tyler's got a
you
little
could
bit more
put
Vincent.
you could put almost a Sar at
What
the
don't
four.
you like about him?
You can't play
And
them on
put-
the floor at the same time. You can't have two defensive liabilities out there at the same time in the playoffs. You'll get picked apart.
That is true.
But just to have more shooting throughout the lineup will
but
help you.
Tyler Hero, I don't even think of him as a shooter. He's a shot creator.
He's a
you
shot
know what I'm
maker,
saying?
yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's a clutch
That's what I'm
bucket
saying.
getter.
We don't have that. Tobias has been
clutch.
Did you guys already talk about my number one guy to get for
No.
the Pistons this offseason,
Ooh.
Mr. Kawhi Leonard?
Yeah,
I think that
a
he
little bit.
just solves
We did.
every single problem.
But we
that
just
would have.
dismissed as not realistic.
Not realistic. Why?
He loves L.A. He don't want to pursue a ring. He ain't leaving there.
He just wants to chill in
He-
L.A.
Think about it. He left the
Plant some
Spurs
trees.
where he's
Yeah.
winning rings.
Plant some
He
trees.
left Toronto
Yeah.
where he won a ring.
Sell some
He
vacuums.
just wants to be home in L.A.
We got a super chat in there from DNC. He says, DNC must have hit a parlay. He sent it super chats. He said, we don't have...
He did.
He did just hit a
He
fat
a couple
parlay.
parlays this week.
We don't just have $70 million in contracts to send to Phoenix for Booker. Well, Hero will be in Ja or Giannis package. I'm not trading 3 firsts for Trey Murphy, and I ain't leaving with less than Zion, and Lowry isn't leaving. He's right. Lowry's not going anywhere. They're trying to win a championship.
I think
He's right 100%. Miami is not trading Tyler Hero unless they're getting a superstar back. They're looking to get Giannis or Ja or something like that. I don't think they would trade Hero for Ron Holland.
They
I
might
think
be
they
a
would
little
do
bit
a
of a rebuild
package to try to
themselves,
get Giannis Antetokounmpo. I agree with that. I didn't even think about that. Miami doesn't rebuild. They just go after another star.
That's fair. Pat Riley there.
Okay.
What do you guys think
saying
about
Zion?
So
I don't want
you still
Zion.
can't
No,
dismiss Trey
Zion's
Murphy,
gross.
though,
I
because
don't
that's
want
a guy that...
I don't want Moira
Zion
Mills
either.
sitting courtside at Pistons games.
Also, dude, he don't got it. That
Rando
dog.
Small says Franz Wagner. No, he's too injury prone.
Bo Wagner?
Franz Wagner and Cade would actually be crazy.
Franz Wagner and Cade would
When
be
healthy.
it'd be like having two of the same play, like
It'd be just
clones.
Them just passing the ball to each other
Yeah.
until one's open.
Franz
Oh, my
Wagner's a
Lord.
dog, but
Dude, what's his contract looking like? I'm gonna pull that thing up.
they just paid him.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, they just paid him not too long ago. So
I know he has a really bad contract. I'm not even sure how realistic this is, but I know the Spurs are going to try to be looking to get rid of De'Aaron Fox.
Nah.
You're
Spurs
out.
are about to win a fucking chip.
I don't
dude.
think- I
The
don't-
Spurs. I think the Spurs.
Right,
are
but
winning
they
the
have two
championship.
phenomenal guards in Dylan Harper and Castle,
That's
where they
true.
don't got room for Fox.
Fox is getting kind of old though, and I think
I don't
like
think he can't shoot consistently.
he can't shoot consistently enough.
I'm gonna look what he shot this year, though. Hold on.
But
He shot 33% this year, 27 the year before, 32 before that. I want, for Cade specifically, and maybe I'm asking too
Jeff,
much.
you want to film some stuff in there with him too, like you did with EZ? That would probably be that'd be great.
And maybe I'm just being like beggars can't be choosers type situation, but like I just want 35% and up.
Yeah,
With Cade's game, I mean, look at the space he creates for these other guys on his team right now. And maybe some of it's due to lack of respect, offensive respect for these guys, and maybe so, I don't know. But like you said all the time, there's not another guy you want to double team. There's not another guy.
There's not a single other player you have to double team on this team other than Cade Cunningham.
But like if
Tobias is scoring 20, you're not double teaming Tobias.
No
you know,
way.
If he's hitting his shots, he's hitting his shots. Cade Cunningham, you have to double team. The other guys, if you had one other person like to double team, it would be.
I think Hero could be that.
Hero could
Although
be
we
that.
maybe almost
MPJ could
dismissed
be
him.
that. Kawhi could be that.
MPJ,
CC.
MPJ I like,
yes.
but it also he's not like a guy you have to double team, you know, but he hits open shots. And that is just as lethal.
I agreed with that, and then whatever happened to that guy in Brooklyn?
Well, he just started chucking.
He started chucking, but he started making. He was scoring at a great clip.
Well, if he's a shot chucker and he's a shot maker, you have to turn off your Wi-Fi. But so when he's in Brooklyn and he's the only offensive player and they're letting him shoot 40 times a game, you know, he's going to hit a bunch of them. I don't know. I mean, he's won a championship as an important player in a system with a guy like Jokic. So, dude, let Jeff have them do whatever they need to do with D-Mac first. If they want, did they want to do something with D-Mac? Okay. Shout out Jeff. Shout out Jeff and D-Mac.
Shout out D-Mac.
Yeah, D-Mac's the man, dude. But
we could buy some cones or something. You know,
yeah, it's fine. So who's your favorite out of the people that we've talked about? Is it Hero?
I feel like the most realistic one is Trey Murphy.
I think the only realistic one is Trey Murphy. Like DNC
like Trey
said,
Murphy.
I don't think Lowry's getting moved. I think they're going to try to take a shot at a championship with that core, which I don't hate. Like
Danny Ainge does it again.
It's
dude.
yeah.
Does it again.
If they want to, they could buy. They're not selling Lowry.
They just bought Jaren Jackson Jr.
They did just buy
and that's
Jaren
why I was
Jackson
telling
Jr.
you in the back office, I was like, what the heck is this guy Danny Ainge doing? They just got Jaren Jackson Jr. Now they're about to have him, Lowry, and like a Debanza top 3-4 pick.
How's that rookie doing they got, too? The one that didn't want to go there.
Wow.
I can't think of his name. Who's the kid they got?
Ace Bailey.
Ace Bailey.
He's playing well.
Yeah.
He was playing well,
They got
too.
another rookie, too, who's fucking point guard.
Bryce Sensabaugh, too, is another deep guy on their team.
They could be good. Like, they have – Ace Bailey is like – he's like a Kevin Durant build. Like, he's like a 6'10" small forward. You've got 2 7-footers who could shoot 35, 40%. And you're getting a guy like Diabate who can just absolutely break down a defense. They could be dangerous, man.
Trey Murphy's 6'8".
Trey Murphy is 6'8".
I'm giving up 3 first.
I would too. Because then Asar can play 4.
Yeah.
Like, flat out, Asar plays the 4. Trey Murphy's the 3.
I'm doing that.
Duncan Robinson stays in the starting lineup.
I am.
Because Trey Murphy and Asar can switch on anybody. And then you have Duran as the anchor or Stu as the anchor when he comes in. With Cade and Dunk, dude, that's a championship lineup. If you get Trey Murphy, I think you would be the favorite to win the Eastern Conference.
There's your Kawhi in the making.
There's your Kawhi in the making.
Especially on a team like that. Opportunities created for him by Cade Cunningham. Just give me, and that he's got that 30. He's shooting 37% this year.
Yeah.
38% last year. I think 37, 38 is in the of his career.
Gumby in the chat says, thanks WSN for holding it down on a tweener Saturday. We appreciate you for tapping in with us live here on Woodward Sports. Smash that like button. Listen, we're going to be back tomorrow. Pistons, Orlando Magic, Game 7. We're here for the watch party. It's going to be awesome. But we appreciate you guys. Come out to Lume in New Buffalo, 30% off, chance to win a trip to Mexico, TVs, Xboxes, PS5s, Meta Glasses, Darren McCarty, 4-time Stanley Cup champion in the house, holding the door like a gentleman. This guy is everywhere around the state, and right now he's in New Buffalo.
Did we end up making that poll?
Yeah, the poll is 53% yes. Lowry Markkanen on the Pistons wins them a championship.
So kind of still trying to fill it out.
Yeah, right in the middle.
Once we get somebody back on the 1s and 2s, maybe do a poll for Trey.
I would like Trey. I think Trey Murphy is the best option. I think he's the most realistic option. You have the ties with Trajan Langdon and the Pelicans already.
Joe
he knows
Dumars
him.
there now too.
Yeah, Joe Dumars there as well. It's the Pelicans. They're a gutter franchise anyways. They're not worried about it.
The Wizards.
Huh? Joe Dumars with the Wizards.
Joe's with the Pelicans.
No, Joe's with the Pelicans.
And then
Troy Weaver is with the Wizards.
Who there might be building something like two.
Wizards got a little. I mean,
impressed.
yeah.
Not
If you ask Weezy D, he built what the Pistons have.
Weezy out of here.
I mean, you got Asar and Cade, right?
Yeah.
And JD.
I was in chat giving you other names. Any other realistic names?
Um,
So are we dismissing Tyler, or is he qualified? And the running.
I think I'm dismissing it.
Okay.
Because, like I said, I don't see Miami trading Tyler Hero unless they're getting a star back.
So are
I
we
think they're
also
trying to
dismissing-
upgrade as their main guy.
We can dismiss Lowry as well.
I'm going to dismiss Lowry as well because I would be very surprised if the Jazz sell next year.
Any other names?
Somebody said Michael Porter Jr. again, which I wouldn't mind, but I'd rather have Trey Murphy. I think Michael Porter Jr. is like an elite role player, while Trey Murphy is that other star.
Yeah.
And I think you have enough elite role players on this team. Like Jalen Duren looks like he's an elite role player. You know, Asar Thompson, maybe the most elite role player in the league. You get another star like Trey Murphy, that'll change things.
Give me 1 second here.
I don't want Zion. I know.
No, I don't want Zion.
No thanks on Zion. I'm trying to think what other teams could be selling next year.
All right, Michael Porter Jr. 24 points this year. 46% from the field. 36 from three.
That's good. On how many attempts? Probably like 7 or 8, I would assume.
I'll pull up the attempts right now.
And Spenny, you said Michael Porter Jr. Like that's someone that he's been on a championship level team before, and we've seen what he was, and he was the third option.
Yeah.
And his role was pretty. It would be pretty much similar.
It would be exactly
36% on 9 a game.
Wow.
And those weren't created for him either.
No, those were he's a tough shot maker.
Sorry, Jeff. We were looking up his 3 points.
Michael Porter Jr. 36% on 9 attempts a game.
Yep. But it's just like we've seen
39% in his career.
But we have seen him,
That's crazy.
in those moments before, and we've seen the good, we've seen the bad.
Gotta
And
take the
he's
good with the
somewhere
bad.
around like a
Smile
15 to
with the
20
set.
point, score in the playoffs.
Yeah.
He grabs boards too.
He does grab boards.
But he's just not. He's not
Plays a
the
little bit
creator that
defense.
you would kind of
Wow,
want
I don't
alongside
need him with Cade.
But that's the thing. You could find a shooter like that anywhere.
Yeah.
But you need to find someone that can truly create.
You
on
can't
their
find.
own.
Yeah, that's my thing is you can find good shooters in free agency. You do it. You've done it every year. Like I said, you got Malik Beasley, you got Duncan Robinson. You can bring in another shooter if you need to. A star is not something that you find.
Yeah.
You have to go get one.
Yeah, you have to go get one.
Or draft one.
Yeah. And they're first.
I want and for
Yeah.
the Pistons
Yeah.
fans.
1 to 3.
Yeah.
They had the first round pick. She's like, no, we can't. Think about how long it took us to get Cade Cunningham.
Ron Holland's first round pick. What?
Jason Tatum is out.
I told you
Boston
guys.
Celtics.
Why tell you in the way? Where was this last night?
Yeah, you did. You said he's having calf injury.
Yeah.
Game 7.
Wow.
Left knee. Left knee.
I bet Jalen Brown.
left
I,
knee.
I bet the
Knee
Celtics
soreness.
win.
I think that's
soreness?
what it is.
I bet the Celtics win.
I can
Played a
still
lot
see
of
that.
With
because
Jalen Brown as their lead and
Yeah,
all
I
those
didn't get
other
to watch
guys,
the
they look
entirety of the
better.
game,
it might
but
give-
Joel
it might-
Embiid
They just need Derek White to
look
kind of wake up.
He looked good.
When he's healthy, he's
From a
one of the
little bit
most
that I saw.
dominant players in the league.
I mean, he was hitting
Even though
shots,
he's
doing the
unethical as
push-ups.
well.
He looks thinner. He looks smaller too.
I
He lost some weight.
He's
Shout out
unethical.
to the Jeter chick. Damn.
He's unethical.
It's being a big.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, yep.
Um,
I can't even say what I want to say.
I love Jeters. Listen, I think that if you're going after somebody, you're not going after a Michael Porter Jr. You're going after a star to push you over the top.
Who's there more? Okay, Jeff, poll time if you'd like. Because these ones I feel like are realistic. We kind of dismissed Tyler Hero because we know the Heat is really going to get rid of him.
Yep.
We dismissed Lowry because they're looking to take a step forward and start competing.
Yeah.
Although I think he can become available. Trey Murphy and PJ. I think it's all we really.
I think those are the only. I think those are the
Realistic.
two most realistic options. Yeah. Unless you look at one of these teams that's probably going to fall off from this year, whether it be one of these teams in the East like the Knicks or the Cavs that decides to blow it up because it's not working. Maybe you can get an ancillary piece from one of them. I wouldn't mind an OG Anunoby personally, but
Maybe they get rid of him, but I don't know if they trade him to us.
I don't know if they trade him us either.
If it doesn't work out for them this year, they're going to have to get rid of him.
We should have had Wemby, dude.
Oh, yeah, Jeff. Trey Murphy or MPJ?
By the way, before we get to that, the chat, 47 votes, says yes, Lowry on the Pistons would win them a championship this year.
Yeah.
47.
And I agree.
55% to 45%.
45. Yep.
I don't agree, but he definitely helped us.
Lowry's
I
a
can't
dog.
say that's not the truth.
you're missing a scoring punch, he would give you that scoring
It's
punch.
30 points a game. What, 2 years in a row now?
He's stretching.
Maybe
Open
if
up
he was
the
a
paint.
if he was a true,
For a paint beast like
Opening
Cade.
up the paint is
if he was
so
a true
important.
second option, he'd probably be around 25.
Yeah.
You know, fuck it, sure.
Yeah, that's right. You better
Yeah.
you better buy in. You better buy in.
How much does he cost you, though?
A lot.
He would cost you a lot.
Yeah.
He'd cost you a
200
lot before
million.
this season.
I mean, any star you're
I'm
going
saying
to
for the
get.
trade.
Yeah.
Oh, a lot.
Is he a star?
Yeah.
He's closer than Trey.
He would-
But back-to-back All-Star. I mean, I feel like they're at the same level. They're both like borderline.
They're not at the same level because
Yes.
Laurie has that. He has that distinction of being an All NBA, third team.
He was All
I think
NBA?
he was All NBA third team.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure.
I never made an All-Star game.
I, have to,
I know he has. I think he has.
I
at least
think
one.
no, he
I don't know
was.
that- I
He
don't
was
know that
all
Trey has
NBA.
many.
He was all NBA last year for sure.
Yeah, I think he was, but I'll double check that.
Orlando Tragic.
Orlando Tragic.
Oh, is that for us? Oh, dude.
Oh,
you
dang.
coming here?
Yeah, come,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
Yeah,
shout out
check
Jake.
him out.
Got some
Shout out
gift
to
bags.
Jake. Appreciate you.
I just couldn't stay away.
Lume hooking us up with some gift bags here. Again, 30% off the entire store. You spend $100, you can enter for a chance to win an all-expenses-paid trip for two to Tulum, Mexico. They're also giving away PS5s, Xboxes, PlayStations,
Meta
glasses. It's a party here at Lume in New Buffalo, so make sure you come out. And all you got to do, listen, 30% off. You get, you know how much $100 will get you at Lume with 30% off? It's crazy.
Yes.
So come here, spend some money, and you can win all these fabulous prizes.
Absolutely.
And so what do we have here?
So this is one of our goodie bags. You spend
Okay.
$100, you get one of these goodie bags. Like I said, we're almost out for today, but we got 200 bags lined up for tomorrow.
Shout out.
So yeah, there's almost a dozen items in here. We've got a S'more House. Shout out to them again.
Oh, yeah.
7-pack pre-rolls on
Those my
there.
things, little
Got a
dog
nice
walkers.
mitten extracts.
The mint and extracts are good.
These ones I like a lot.
Yeah.
They've got a nice ceramic tip on there with some Keef coating.
Sweetie knows that's all I smoke.
Yeah.
Those glass tips or ceramic tips.
Doghouse, full flower pre-rolls. These ones are fire.
What's up? No,
Find your
not
wig.
yet.
Oh, we get
A couple Lume pre-rolls,
Yeah.
as well as a Jenny 8th.
There, the Jenny Kush. The Jenny
his
Kush is
favorite.
elite.
One thing I respect about Lume, they only carry the best brands.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
very
it's the top.
picky.
It's the top of the top.
Which I am very picky.
So that was all the flour. We've also got some wild gummies
Oh,
in there.
there we go.
Let's go.
We got a Canalicious Smart Puff 2-gram disposable,
Dang.
as well as we got a Mr. X vape
And
and,
this-
gummies.
And this is all for free. This is just a goodie bag you get after
Heck
you
yeah.
spend
Spend
$100.
Spend $100,
Which
you get all
a
this.
discount on.
Which you get
Which are
30%
like
off
70,
on.
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Dude, Jake, thank you, brother.
Absolutely,
I
man.
appreciate you.
Shout out to
For sure.
Jake. Shout out
Thank
to
you,
Lume,
man.
New Buffalo. Make sure you come out here opening weekend and get some of these deals.
These are for you guys.
Thank
Oh,
you, man.
dang.
Thank you, thank you,
Thank you so much, Jake.
Dude, so my buddy actually gave me some of these wild gummies after opening day. So like THCV is a thing. It's like supposed to give you energy, and it like worked. I always heard that with THCA, but I never like felt it all the way. But THCV, that was nuts. That was a crazy experience.
Hell yeah. Thank you, man.
Jake.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Shout out to Jake.
Shout out to Jake. And
Again,
shout out
he's the
to
manager
Lume.
of Lume, New Buffalo. Grand opening today and tomorrow. 30% off all products plus giveaways.
Absolutely.
So you're really only spending your 70 because you're getting the 30% off.
Yeah.
And then you're getting the extra.
And you're getting the goodie bag, and you get a chance to win a trip to Tulum, Mexico.
Trying to see these are THCV ones.
I mean, what else could you really ask for?
Oh, baby, the high dose. Let's go.
Shout out to Lume. They always take care
Let's
of us,
go.
man. They always hook it up.
And the Ginny Kush, oh, I can't open and smell, but I wanted to. Man. All right. I like both those options for us. Trey Murphy and
Yeah.
PJ. Would you prefer Trey because of defense?
I would prefer Trey because of defense. I would prefer Trey because, like I said, I think he's a star.
And he
I
costs
don't.
us
I don't
probably,
think
too.
MP. No,
I think MPJ got name value.
no.
Oh, he did it.
Trey Murphy.
Oh, he stretches the floor.
Trey Murphy will cost more. Trey Murphy is a legitimate number 2 on a championship team, in my opinion. I don't think anybody could say that about MPJ.
Where you at between those two, Jeff? Who would you rather have? He's in his own world.
I think it's pretty obviously Trey Murphy. No.
I don't know because MPJ stretches the floor.
So does Trey Murphy.
Trey Murphy's like more of a 3.
I think Trey Murphy is a versatile piece because he can play anywhere from that 2 to 4 spot.
Yeah, he can guard. And you can play in the NBA what you can guard.
Yeah.
And he can guard 1 through 4.
Yep.
He can't play point guard, but you can guard it.
I feel like MPJ stretches he gives you that value.
He's a little bit bigger, yeah, but
But I don't know. I mean, I'm probably picking Trey because I said it before because of the defense.
Yeah.
But if anybody picks MPJ over him, I understand it. Like there is value in that, especially with Kate Cunningham working fantastically from the midi and the inside.
I said,
bigger point guard.
Can we eat the gummies?
No consumption and nope, bad boy.
Rats.
Row Raggy.
Was the chat voting on this one?
Raggy. No scoop.
No snacks.
The chat is voting pretty much. It's
so far it's Trey Murphy.
A lot of people are voting
for
Trey Murphy.
And with Trey, you don't get the injury
vote.
stuff.
You got to vote with the poll if you want your voice to be heard here. If you want someone else, type them in the chat. I'll read them off.
You don't got to deal with the injuries, or you don't have the fear of the injury history as well. That comes with Michael Porter Jr.
Yeah,
and those back issues.
Yeah, that's never good.
Also, might not get the franchise in trouble when he interviews in the Woodward heavyweights.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
There's also that.
He's got a little bit of baggage to him.
I ain't mad at anybody just having their own opinions. You're allowed that. We dealt with what was his name? Clomp Sauce. He had his opinions.
Clomp Sauce.
Everyone's entitled to their opinions.
Hated EZ, but watched him every day.
Yeah.
Well, he hated half of you.
I think we turned him out.
I think so. I think that's why he left.
That's why he left too. He's like, "What's happening?"
I'm starting to like these guys.
I'm smashing the like button.
Yeah.
He was openly.
Clomp Sauce is openly racist in the chat. Yeah.
It was wild.
It's pretty crazy.
It was pretty crazy. It would be crazier if it was like a troll.
No, but he was honest about it. Does that make you respect him more?
Yeah. I know it sounds crazy.
No.
I don't respect him at all.
Have the balls to come up to me in my face and do it.
It's fair. It's fair. But they asked for confrontation, and we're a family-friendly show.
Family-friendly show, Jeff.
So we're not going there, Jeff. Dang it.
No, I'm just saying that would be where
keep the Mexican pride on that side of the room. Right,
yeah,
dude.
That would be
top of the morning.
What is that?
Yeah, Jeff's an Irish Mexican.
Yeah, Jeff's half Irish, half Mexican. So in his beard, he's got like red strands, and it was tripping me out in the sunlight. It was like glistening. And so he's at top of the morning.
He's
fool.
jealous. He's jealous.
He is jealous.
Let's call it what it is. Easy's jealous.
Top of the morning, fool. Oh man. Jeff.
Yeah.
Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
We're kind of talking about the Pistons. We got enough Pistons in there.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Trav came on this show.
Oh man.
And told us he believes Detroit Lions could win the Super Bowl.
Man, I believe pigs can fly.
Why would he come on
He
here
didn't sell you at all?
and tell what was his selling points? Did he at least drop the selling points?
If nobody gets
he
hurt.
had one strong one.
If nobody gets hurt.
2 strong ones. Yeah, well, that's for everybody, though. That's for everybody.
They're already hurt.
But it's
what do
us.
you mean?
I know.
It's not. We're not like every other team. We get hurt every year. We have more injuries than any team in the history of the NFL. No. We have more players missed games to injury than any team in the NFL since Dan Campbell took over. And it's by a wide margin.
Spenny, did he forget that this team is already hurt?
This team is already hurt.
That's why they're healthy.
But if they're going,
if they're healthy now,
maybe if we start the season off hurt, we'll be healthy at the end of the year.
You think?
See? You can't get hurt.
If you're already injured.
You can actually, though. That's good.
Yeah, you can. That
Shout
happened
to Parker
happened to
Meadows.
Jay
Yeah,
Ivey.
happened to Parker Meadows.
Shout Parker
Happened to
Meadows.
Jay Ivey.
It did happen to Jay Ivey. He hurt his mental.
From healing his leg, and then he had to deal with some type of knee cartilage
yeah, you're right.
situation in his knee.
Yeah,
and
you're
had to have another surgery, and that kind of ruined him.
So obviously they're saying it's a knee issue, but one of the somebody quote tweeted that Jason Tatum like testing out his leg, whatever it was last night, and he said after his Achilles surgery, after like working everything, this other one from the extra work it was putting on.
Yeah.
That one started to tear.
That happened to me actually.
Achilles.
Yeah, I was.
Great catch,
so I didn't
was.
tear my Achilles. I tore my ACL, and as I was working my way back, I had issues with my left leg because you put so much like
Torque.
all your weight is
Yeah.
bearing on your left leg because you're kind of like when you go through it, your mental is kind of scared to put like a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
You're scared to kind of like really work it hard because you just went through a traumatic injury. And I had my IT band flare up in my left leg, and it completely I literally fell to the ground. I couldn't walk for like 2
That's
weeks.
crazy.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's
I've
nuts.
I've never like torn any type of ligament in my
Knock
knees
on
or
leather.
anything like that.
Yeah, not
Well,
gonna
there's wood in here. I know. Trust me. I've ripped one of these boys open by accident.
Take a bite out of it.
Yeah. The Lions, Trav said, he was like, Spenny, you inspired me to think like this. I was like, damn, that's pretty good, Trav.
But you got to think about it.
Yeah, that was pretty good draft.
He was like, because I said when this team is healthy, they have just as much talent as any other team in the NFL.
But the question is,
But they're
can
not
they be?
going to be healthy at the end. They're not.
They're not healthy now, and can they be healthy?
No.
I'm not gonna chalk it up to injuries.
If you have
because
if you have Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch healthy when you go into the playoffs, you got a shot. You do. Because those guys are so important to this defense when it comes to making takeaways,
seen how important
blowing
they
up.
were.
And you know what wins in the playoffs?
Defense.
Is turnovers. Forcing turnovers, creating turnovers.
we're good though.
And Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch do that better than almost anybody in the league.
We got all those 1-year deals. Yeah, we're good.
But
No,
yeah,
we need them to be healthy.
I think Wham could provide more than people are giving him credit for. I really do.
You think who?
Wham, DJ
I
Wham.
think offensively, I think we're going to be
Pro.
I think we're
What?
going to be right back.
I
to,
think
What do you?
he has
What do
two
you think he's
8-sack
providing?
seasons.
Okay, listen. I don't think that he's going to be the guy that they put out there in those high leverage need a sack moments. That's going to be the guy they just drafted at number 2 second overall in the
Second round,
NFL
Derek Moore.
draft, yeah.
I agree.
I think Derek Moore will be out there, and he's going to be kind of like your pass rush specialist
Yeah.
in those areas. Having him and Hutch both out there at the same time, rushing the passer on 3rd down, 4th down, because a lot of teams are going for it on 4th down now, and
Yeah.
that kind of bit the Lions in the butt because they couldn't get stops on 4th down all season long.
I think you're going to see a lot of stuff where all 3 of those guys are on the field at the same time because DJ Wanham and Aiden Hutchinson are both big and athletic enough to be moved inside. Brad
That's what
Holmes
I've been
talked about
calling
that
for.
with Derek Moore as
That's
well.
exactly what I've been
He
calling
talked
for.
about Derek Moore rushing inside. Could you imagine Derek Moore and Aiden Hutchinson on the same side of the field rushing the passer?
Can I tell you what ticks me off about the
Or
way
will it really
Really grinds my gears.
Yeah. What really grinds my gears is Hutch being out there wide. Like
I don't hate it.
It helps get to the
I don't
passer.
hate it, yeah.
It does, but in his
It's also harder to double team him out there.
Yeah.
listen,
and
in his
yeah.
situation, he cannot get to the quarterback when they're sliding the quarterback away from him, and he's already out that wide.
That is
Bing,
true.
bing, bing.
You don't we
DJ
don't.
That's why you have DJ
we
Wanham,
don't
to
utilize
create the pocket.
We don't utilize Hutch as a movable piece that. Like you see other teams with their
That's
best.
fair.
Well, can
with
I say
their
something
best
real
pass
quick,
rusher, they move him around
Wrong.
on the line.
No.
No.
Here's the thing,
No,
though.
you're right.
Around on the line.
Hutch just had
And
his
that-
career high in sacks out wide.
But do you think? You
I
don't
think this is where he's best.
it could be where he's best.
It's
but you
harder to
have
double
move
team him when
around,
he's inside.
I think
You know?
because
outside,
moving
I
him
should say.
around.
I think last year he was like our only guy that could win consistently,
He was the only guy that could win a
and so
true
you needed him
double
out
team.
there. Yeah. Like, I mean, obviously AQM cleaned up a lot of stuff. Remember, AQM's average time to sack was like 8 seconds.
It was up there.
So it was a lot of
Empty
coverage sacks.
Let's
Yeah.
call it what
like,
it is, empty sacks.
But
Mobile quarterbacks trying to extend plays.
now with Derek Moore, I think the biggest
quarterbacks
thing.
running away from Hutch.
That's what I love. Why I love the pick even more once I heard Brad talk
I
about
honestly
it.
think Derek Moore would be better suited outside.
He's going
like
to be.
that, out
That's what
wide.
they're going to give him snaps out
that's
there,
what
and they're
they're
going to bump Hutch in the middle
Yeah,
for
I
edge
love
rush
that.
for pass rush
I love
snaps.
that.
Because that will immediately guarantee a one-on-one for Derek Moore on the
It's
edge.
creativity,
Yeah.
Spenny.
Yeah.
This defense lacks creativity.
Well, they were kind of
They're gonna have
limited
it this
last year with the injuries.
But they're
man.
always limited. That's the
that is
problem.
also true.
Yeah.
They always
They're
have
always
injuries,
limited.
and they're
That's
always
fair.
limited.
We
We got a super chat in there from Rando Smalls. He says,
out.
no football team is healthy. It's a contact sport. Yes, but no football team has been as injured as the Lions in
Yeah.
the past 5 years.
It's
ever.
just tough, like the Unless you're the 49ers, and I guess, the Lions recently, too, to have those type of conversations, because you don't know who's going to get hurt.
No, you don't.
To stay healthy.
15-1 season, it was Aiden Hutchinson, Aleem McNeil.
You know, when the Eagles won the Super Bowl?
Gigantic pieces.
When the
And then
Eagles
you
won the
got
Super Bowl?
Anzalone got hurt,
That
and
22,
Carlton
22.
Davis got hurt.
21
Like,
of 22 day one starters playing in the Super Bowl. So don't tell me no teams get hurt or don't get hurt, because the Eagles just did it. And what happened? They won a Super Bowl that year.
It's just you got to have those guys healthy and ready to go for the playoffs.
And they can't be. Listen, I love Dan Campbell, but we do have to.
No.
We got to chill out on the
Yeah.
practices, man.
No.
Like,
Yeah,
we can't be out here.
he
killing
says
them
going
in
back.
practice, bro. We
Going
can't.
back to making it harder.
I don't think we should.
I think the best point he made, though,
breaking these guys' body down.
because the injury thing you can put out there, if you could put
Talking about
hypothetical
practice.
injuries on somebody, it's going to destroy every single team. I think the best point Trav made yesterday was the offense.
Yeah.
I think that you put something behind, you invest into that offensive line.
The offense is going to be
Both
back
right
to being
tackle,
elite.
both Cade Mays. Yeah, I think you could have some expectations.
Okay,
of the
but
offense
let
will
me
be
ask
elite.
you this though:
Maybe a step up for a guy like Tesla as well.
But does the offense being at an elite level, maybe like number one, let's say they go back to number one offense in NFL,
Yeah.
does that win you a Super Bowl?
I think it gives
No,
you an opportunity.
Because there's
to.
other teams.
No, it doesn't.
that
Well,
are
I'll put
1,
you this
2,
way,
and
though.
It puts you as a Super
and
Bowl
4 and
contender.
5
This specific
that have
team-
better defenses than you.
If I were to buy in it being that level of offense, like the way it was with Ben Johnson, and then 2023, yes, I think it could. Because
You will not win-
2023, you found yourself in the NFC Conference
This ain't Ben
Championship
Johnson.
game with just all offense and a worse defense.
You will not win the
You had
Super
Kendall
Bowl unless you have a
Vildor
top
out there.
10 defense.
You have
won't.
an upgraded version of that defense this year.
No, they need a defense.
You won't win the Super Bowl unless you have a top 10 defense. You won't.
You don't win in the NFL without a good defense.
Yeah.
Like,
But
you
I'm-
have to
I'm
have a
saying-
solid defense. What's the last?
And you have the pieces to
tell
have
me-
a good
tell me-
defense. They
tell
just
me
have
the
to stay
last
healthy.
NFL team.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Tell me the last NFL team
This version
that
of
won a
this defense
championship
is better
with no
than
defense.
2023 one in the NFC Conference Championship game.
You
Okay,
can't.
but the other teams are better too.
You can't name me an NFL team that's won a championship without defense because it's never happened.
The Seattle Seahawks just won a Super Bowl based off their defense.
It's Sam Darnold at
like
quarterback.
literally off their defense.
There's literally not one. Even the Chiefs had defenses.
I don't disagree.
Your
Like-
defense sets your
You
offense
think-
up
oh,
in
that-
scoring position.
That Peyton
Trust me,
Manning,
that's why I wanted
that Peyton
that
Manning
edge rusher.
Broncos team, yeah, they had DeMarcus Ware and Von Miller, like, and Akeem Talib, and who was it?
Even
Harris.
then, when they were operating
When the
at a high
Rams-
level
when the Rams
offense,
won,
they
they
were
had
number one
Aaron
offense in the
Donald.
league. They played those Seattle Seahawks. The Seattle Seahawks spanked them.
Yeah, they did. They did.
whooped them.
And speaking
This guy
of
looks just
hustle,
like Darren
speaking
McCarty.
of grit,
He's wild, dude.
speaking of whooping, the
Speaking of
man, the myth, the
championships.
legend, Darren McCarty in the house.
up, man?
D-Mac, how you feeling?
Jeff, I got
Jeff.
you now.
Thanks, Hefe. Yeah, my name is Jeff.
My name is Ed.
My name is
Oh, can
Jeff.
you send those videos to Travis?
Yeah, I already did.
You're the GOAT.
I'm going to go in and do a tour.
Oh, yeah,
And
the
get-
tour,
and
the
get
breakdown.
bartender
Oh,
like you
that's
guys.
going to be great.
That
Yeah.
was cool earlier. You got
So
a nice
stay
little
tuned.
gift
Yeah,
package.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to get, I'm going to buy some more Jenny Kush, though. I need some.
D-Mac, how was the alumni game?
It was good. It was good. They didn't really stand a chance. The boys were cooking today.
Yeah.
I was dangling these.
I told him. I was telling.
I had some dangles. I had we had a soft tissue girl there
Yeah.
before. So
Oh,
I got
yeah,
stuff
limbered
out
you up a
and-
little bit?
And oh God, it felt like I was like
Wrists were loose.
45 again.
I was telling the Mad Packs guys on the way up. I was like, yeah, D-Mac's like Dwayne Gretzky these alumni games. Like he goes out
dude,
there.
dude, I was dishing like
Yeah.
set up Drew Miller like 18 seconds into the
Shout
game.
out.
I'm going to the next one.
Spartan
Shout out
Dog.
Spartan Dog.
Yeah.
When is the next
The
one?
president,
The
of
president,
the
alumni.
I think that was the last
Silver
one
Fox.
for the winter or for the summer or whatever. I'll keep you posted. I'll let you know because that'd be cool. Your kid would love it.
Oh, dude, that's what, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, it
We
would. There's
got-
there's some good ones.
So I have something embarrassing to say is, because much like you,
Shocker.
Yeah, it's fresh.
Shocker.
but D-Mac, I have the conversation too, is like you're trying to like relearn everything, get back into it, buy the video game.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So I bought NHL because I've been getting into hockey this year.
Okay.
I told Spinney this. First game, Bryson beat me.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay Lightning as the Red Wings. It's true Red Wings fashion, by the way, too. Happened in third period.
Yeah, he lost
Bryson
1
put it
or
away.
2-1.
Against my 6-year-old son.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what? That just tells more about thank God your kid's got more mother in him. and the competitiveness, but you know what? Like the fact why I love you, Easy, is that you'll admit that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to stand in front of it. So, I mean, usually the kids have to wait till they're probably in their 20s or maybe late
Yeah.
teens to
Yeah.
beat them. So you started out early.
Did you see all this stuff they gave us? Though?
Hey, you know what? The one thing that you brought up a great point, and you didn't even realize you're bringing it up here. And this is why, if anybody who's into the edible game and whatever, why Wild Gummies,
phenomenal,
YLD that they carry here at Lume, is phenomenal because of it's a lot with education, right? So so get educated, get medicated, which is like you said, as far as you were talking about the V.
Yeah, dude.
THC
compound V.
Yeah, right. So
compound V.
It works that way.
But where we realize and understand that, like a lot of times when we talk about cannabinoids, we only talk about like THC. A couple of them because of the high of it. But this is truly the medicinal. So what I would say is, and you'll also see, so these are always great to start because they are lower milligrams. But when you can look into it, like if you're looking for sleep, you want CBN. If you're looking for pain relief, you want, CBD and CBG, which I always say for the guts and stuff if you got stomach ache. But that, like you noticed here, and you also said
I took it.
You took it and you noticed something. Yeah. Right. So what I would encourage you is then you can go look at all the different recipes that Wild has for whatever. So if I know they have a great sleep one in there that doesn't knock you out.
I love the sleep ones
because it's CBD based and stuff, and that's where you have to find, like, don't tell me what, tell me who. So the brand, and I just want to give, because Wild not only helped educate me, but it helps pass the message along where you're trying to figure out what it is that you need. And now that they're breaking down more cannabinoids and being able to, that's the, not to get on the perch, but that's what the best thing about
on the perch.
Schedule being moved to Schedule C or Schedule 3 is the fact that now that all the knowledge can be put into research to make sure, like, medicinally, how everybody can benefit from it, just like the rest
I remember the edibles that I used to make.
I need that
THC. You know what's funny? Like when you say that it's because what do I always say? What have I told you since day one? I said I don't need to know the right or wrong. I need to know the why. Yeah. And the why is because when we're baking it and trying to get it, we're cooking it and it's all like 80% down in the one corner, and you crack into the other part and you're like eating and you're going, man, nothing's going on, and then you go to the other corner and then you just blotto.
Me and my boy made sugar cookies.
Wake up in Tulum, Mexico.
We made sugar cookies, and they came out like brown because there was just so I forget how much keef we put in the butter, but they were
woke
insane.
up in Vegas before.
Really?
That's
kind of
that's elite.
Yeah,
where'd you start?
What's that?
Where'd you start?
Downtown. That was a good 4 years.
Oh man, I
transported.
Wild though, I had a lot of customers when I worked at Dispo come in for the CBN and cancer patients too.
Yeah.
For that,
100 million%. Like
TSO or something like that. What's the
RSO? Rick Simpson oil.
Yes.
Which shout out Rick Simpson, who's an individual, and pretty much what that is if you took the plant and just crushed it down with all the cannabinoids and made it into a medicine or a paste. Like that's the stuff that got me clean.
Yeah.
Right off of alcohol, off of the physical addiction of it, and with cancer patients. And you say that I've seen
buy the 30 things.
Yes, because it helps with nausea and it helps with sleep and it helps regulate your system. But if the best thing about cannabis for anybody who doesn't do it is that if you do not respect this plant, you'll only disrespect it once. Right?
Yeah,
because it'll kick your ass in ways you don't even realize without killing you. Remember, no one's ever died from using this plant. And I think that for me as an addict and an alcoholic, that's the greatest blessing, the biggest joke. I mean, to me, that's like God's greatest, like to have that. And then, you look at like the way that things are going with the research and the psilocybin and the mushroom. And I know,
big fan.
So for me, and then when I'm talking about like the Darren McCarty brand and legacy and the stuff that I put out, I'm an alcoholic insomniac, right? So if you focus on my brand, which I create for me to share with you guys, but that's what I'm focused on. If your ailment, like the rest of the NHL guys, a lot of them have concussions. Well, the psilocybin and the microdosing and stuff like that has helped them. So if you're struggling with anything, at least have a conversation somewhere.
Yeah, it's proven like in brain scans that microdosing psilocybin combats the negative effects of CTE. Like it helps your brain heal.
Daniel Carcillo, who played in Philly and Chicago and whatever, is a prime example. Scott Parker, a tough guy in Colorado, who's a great friend. To watch him come back to life and
that's dope.
Yeah, so
I also just love shrooms.
Yeah,
it's just a good time.
Well, I think microdosing, you'll be happy. It's like it's a pick me up, and you're genuinely just like jolly. Like I don't even know how to explain. I actually microdosed before I came for my interview here. And Adam was interviewing me.
I thought he was the man.
You trying to work at Lume too?
No,
shout out too. Yes, but no Woodward Sports.
You're talking about Woodward?
I had a microdose that day. I was getting ready to do a podcast with my buddy.
That's why your first day was the best, personality I've ever seen.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure.
Back on him.
Every little joke that someone said, if it landed, I was dying laughing. And Adam just thought he was the funniest guy in the world. I was all smiles. I mean, I'm still a smiley guy, but extra that day for sure.
D-Mac, I'm not a big edible guy. But I lay in bed and just doom scroll all the time because it takes me forever to fall asleep when I lay in bed. What are what I
would encourage you to look at, and we'll go after your show's done or whatever, and we'll go inside and look. But so I would start with the CBN CBD combination or whatever with a smaller THC amount.
Okay.
But it's finding there's something in there.
Find the pocket.
There's something in it, right?
Like
a pocket, like if you want a stronger sleep.
Okay.
Or a lighter sleep.
Yeah.
Or whatever, but something that shuts your brain off.
Yes.
It's in there.
Okay.
And dude, we'll look at Wild, we'll look at anything else, but there's things to try. Now, it's in there. Now, what it is, I'm not sure because we know it's trial and trial and error with this, but it's the ones. But the CBN, it's definitely in there. My favorite, right? So when I created the Darren McCarty brand originally, I don't have edibles in the brand yet. Mm-hmm. But when I did have them, I created 5 of them. I created the ones that were the party pack, right? Just to get you high. Then I created the 1-to-1, which is CBD THC to get the pain relief. With a little bit of pick me up, right, and that was like to get the system rolling. Then I had just straight CBD for people that because you don't need the THC to whatever to get the medicinal effects. And then the 2 CBN ones, one was with CBD and one was with THC.
Yeah.
Now the THC one for me is too strong, like it's heavier, but for the military guys that were having PTSD, it knocked them out. And when you hear from a military guy tell you to your face that they haven't slept for 10 years, more than 2 hours a night, and this put them out for 6 hours, and
that's a good feeling.
I'm telling you,
that's what it is. So that's what a lot of these.
Because it's normally not that bad until I lay down in bed, and then I think about everything I've ever done or ever will do at all at once, and I just
that's a
Like,
movie.
I really did that in a porta potty.
So
I told you that in confidence.
So let me ask you this and break this down. We'll go to Uncle D-Mac, a little therapy session here, to the fact of it's you want to be, so you know that what I always like is the self-awareness and the fact you know that. And it's not every night, but it is when it happens. But you need a parachute to be able to shut that off and to know that you have the ability, because it's with
it takes me an hour and a half of laying in bed.
Plans about options. So imagine if you knew that onset or was coming, or you wanted this, and you could take something so you didn't even have to get there. Right?
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, that's what we're going to work on.
I'm
Stay
nervous
tuned to the heavyweights because Spenny will detail his journey.
Yeah, I'm going to be on the show tomorrow.
Well, no, well, we'll try not to knock you out for that hard. No, we can't because you got to stream.
Oh, yeah, we got the Pistons watch party.
Oh, yeah. Everybody talk about that?
Oh, yeah.
I texted you. I was playing poker last night, and I was watching, and you guys, I thought, we're going to commit suicide, and I seriously could see you crying from in the back of.
It was awful.
It was rough.
And then it was great.
I found out I'm going to aura farm a lot in those windows in the new office. Just stand there with my hands behind my back and look over the streets of Royal Oak. I felt
did you guys find? Speaking
cool.
of that, did you find a new spot, new spot in there yet? Or
We got an office.
You have an office?
We got a We got an office.
You have an office?
We got a heavyweights office.
Oh, you
in the
Wait.
office? Yes, we did. Yeah,
we
Does
got a
Big D
heavyweights
have an
office.
office?
Hey, and it's close to the
Big D does not
studio.
have
Which is
an
clutch.
office.
Yeah,
We've got
that's about right. Don't worry about us.
It's a content office basically, but it's just me. And then you've got social media next door, and then sales next door. You got the 3 offices.
Oh wow!
So there's content, social media, and sales.
Is there a kitchen, or is
There
there
is
a place to sit? Is there a common
microwave?
area?
There's a common area. There is a couple side offices. There's a big meeting room with a big table.
Somebody
and stuff.
brew coffee the other. Is there a coffee maker?
I had 2
We can
coffee
get one.
makers,
I'll buy
but
one.
I cracked one and broke it the other day. I could have brought it in.
Why?
We do need a coffee maker.
When Joey walks by, I'm gonna make that request.
Yeah.
At least, hey, I don't know if you have it Monday, but it better be there Tuesday.
Because we could all, and we could all just throw fucking $5 into a can and get a big ass thing of coffee for the month, and then
I said about Go-Go Girls. We got all those windows.
Because we're in a new spot, you got to figure out.
Yeah, I made a list of things we need. We need a fan, a candle. It was getting kind of muggy and kind of sweaty in there, so air that office out a little bit.
Yeah.
An ashtray. What else was it? There's a couple other ones.
Yeah, all that stuff.
CBN wins these though, as they were working at Dispo.
I'm gonna eat one of those tonight.
The PTSD guys.
What are they? 10 milligrams.
CBN.
Different. High
5
dose is
to
20,
10.
and then they have the 10s for these.
Okay. So
But,
I probably just need 1 or 2 of them.
That's why I like working at the dispensary though. You come in, dude. I'd make someone's day.
I'd try one
tonight, and then
or one,
That's
and then
tonight,
as you go, you can level it.
Yeah.
You'd be fine. Like that's what I would try if it's straight CBN or low, like under 5% THC in it. I'd try.
Yeah, this is a good brand.
Probably have the best night's sleep of your life.
Yeah, working the Dispo though, you obviously have people coming to get high.
D-Mac,
It's kind of crazy to see the people with cancer coming in, the people who struggle to sleep, people with PTSD.
Like Terry says it all the time.
You actually help people. It was dope.
Terry says it all the time that he could never sleep before he had his.
That's why they.
It was a little dope. But they walk away happy as shit, man.
Fuck yeah, dude.
I know what you want. I'm gonna get you the best deal on what you want.
So when I tell you, and you know me well enough, when I tell you, you know what I've done and what I stand for.
Yeah.
When this plant saved my life.
Yes.
So how do you think that I owe, right? So now it explains why I serve it.
Sharing the love.
And you see how I protect my teammates, people I love.
Shout out, by the way.
Yes.
Something that like is near and dear to me, and the injustice of the narration that I was brought up with, and thank goodness you guys are younger, and so it's not as personified, but really not vilified and stuff. So now that things are changing and whatever, but you see it. To me, the eyeball test, and you see it. And
Shout out my boys, Booch and Fat Pat.
Booch and Fat Pat.
Those were the original plugs back in the day. Shout out.
Nice.
Fat Pat had the thrax.
Who's original plug names? I had Damien.
I had Tez.
Fat Pat had that. I remember we went to Fat Pat and we got a quarter of sour diesel, and it was one bud.
Yeah.
And we're like,
I had it, Brendan.
Old school.
What up, dude?
Sour diesel.
How are you?
How you doing, man? Good to
What's
see
going
you.
on, man? What's your name?
Right on. Getting that
Shout out.
30%.
30% off.
Wow.
Get one of these at the $100 as well.
Yeah. How you doing?
Damn.
Dope. Holy cow.
Damn, is that bag full?
The bag is full. They
full
hooked it
bag.
up. Shout out. Yeah, we'll see you tonight.
Yes, sir.
See you tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
Love you too, man.
Hell yeah.
Love that guy.
Right from the top.
Right from the top.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. That's great.
Yeah, and that's the coolest part about this weekend. Obviously, we're here with Lume, and it lined up perfectly to have the watch party here tomorrow, which is awesome.
I can't wait.
But tonight, we're going to this, vendor cannabis party where it's just going to – because this New Buffalo is just a hotbed full of cannabis and dispensaries and stuff like that. And so we're having a little get-together. And it's just going to be –
The last one we did, we've made out.
We made out.
Wait. Whoa.
Story comes out.
Holy fuck.
For the first time.
How high were you?
He's talking about the Meat Puff Connect.
Okay,
when we came out of there.
Yeah.
D-Mac, because everyone's like, D-Mac made out with us.
I didn't.
D-Mac made out way more.
Yeah, he's on a table like Christmas morning. That was insane.
He had 6 bags.
Dude.
I was sitting there looking at my one bag. D-Mac came over. He had 4 bags. His boy came over with 4 bags.
That was
His other
insane.
boy came over with
That was
4
insane.
bags.
I was good for like 6 months.
That was awesome.
So,
Not that type of threesome, chat. Not that type of threesome.
Whoa, who said that word?
We
No
do
one
not
said that
promote
word.
sexual gratification in any way. We do not promote the violence upon others in any way. Everything we do and say is in a comedic and satirical purpose. Do not sue us.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love these events.
They're the best.
And my boy Damien told me a long time ago is just make sure you bring a satchel.
Absolutely.
People will load up your satchel.
Yeah, I should have brought an extra
They want
bag,
you to spread the love.
We got these bags now.
Yeah, we do. But
That's what Lume gives you.
But
The
last
cool
time
bags,
this wasn't
too.
enough of a bag.
That wasn't enough of a bag last
I
time.
hope that's the case this time too.
I think it's like a party. I don't know if it's like a.
Yeah.
I think it's just a. I don't know if it's an open house. I think it's just like a banger.
Okay.
This dude thinks he's trick or treating.
No, Jeff, I'm telling you. The last time we literally did trick or treat last time.
It was nuts.
It was awesome.
Damn, I
Yeah.
forgot about that. We could have told the girls,
Booth to
Zach
booth
girls
to
to stay
booth.
because we had that extra room too. We missed out.
It's all right. It's all right.
He messed up more than me.
Me?
Yeah.
They were feeling you, boy.
Thought I was feeling you.
Everybody's
he
feeling me.
said-
Everybody's
he said
feeling me
they were
lately,
feeling-
D-Mac.
You been working out the chesticles?
Oh yeah. Every
Spinny
Wednesday.
loves him some spinny.
I do love me some Spanish.
Yeah,
It's good.
Well, dude, he's put the work in.
For sure.
Yeah. I used to be a monster.
That hairy monster.
The hairy
just a
monster. The
fucking-
hair and the beard and everything was so bad. I'm glad I am. The stash was the one that I kind of ran into. Like the hair,
Lume.
everybody has their long hair phase. You're going to cut your hair eventually. The body, got to work out, whatever. The stash I ran into.
Tell everybody there's a Graham Glasgow biopic coming that's spending.
Yeah, that's what I've been trading for. That's what I've been trading
so
for.
he can't shave it until.
Jeff, did you have the fro or braids ever?
What happens?
Jeff had hair in his face
Yeah.
since he was
Do
three.
they do that in the Latin
When
community?
did-
I was going to say, what happens to Mexican hair when it gets long?
When did it fill in?
Please.
Three and a half?
I want you to let's walk back.
You know he's Irish Mexican, D-Man?
Let's walk this back.
Yeah, D-Mac's Irish too.
I haven't seen him in the
asked
sun.
me-
If
Yeah.
he's, if
Dude,
he, if
I
he,
ever
it's
had
crazy.
He's got the red ones in there. It blew my mind.
Braids.
Really?
Is that racist, Jeff?
Say?
What?
This is a
he
Mongolian
said?
man asking you that. Yeah.
No, I mean it's just like you think that my hairstyle could get afro and braids is crazy.
I never
That's
seen your
true.
hair long.
I haven't seen you without a hat.
Yeah. I'm asking. I didn't know you your whole life. That's a
No,
question.
no, absolutely not. No,
Easy had the fro.
Never
I had
got
the
that
fro
long.
and braids.
Easy had braids too, yeah.
Never got that long.
I didn't know how the Latin community gets down. I asked. I'm not familiar.
What does the Latin guys go with the ponytails normally?
Wait, how do you know it wasn't the Irish side?
That's true.
I do have my Irish side.
I
Yeah,
do.
D-Mac's had braids. That's
My-
Well, that's
fair
D-Mac's
question.
got the Viking braids.
D-Mac had
Yeah,
cornrows
I go
too.
Viking.
D-Mac did
Yeah,
have cornrows.
cornrows as well.
Yeah, I remember
I go
that.
Viking.
My hair has never been able to get that long though.
Oh, D-Mac, I got to ask you.
Yeah.
So we're driving up with Matt from Mad Packs.
Yeah.
You talking about an episode of Pawn Stars? Where you took in an alligator or something like that?
Yeah.
What was he talking about?
Buddy had a stuffed alligator.
Like a real
It
one?
was like 14-footer.
No way.
That's insane.
Yeah. So he bought it off him.
Shout out.
Oh, dude, if we watched the 1-2, you had your jersey and Drape's jersey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was the
D-Mac's like
hardcore
120.
point.
You guys are like,
Yeah.
That was legit.
Yeah,
that was
so
that was
funny.
legit.
I knew it was legit because he's
hey,
like, no, wait.
No, because then I signed it and I Drape signed it and they sold them for like $300 the next day.
That's,
Yeah.
that's
There you
what you
go.
said on the show too.
Yeah,
you
I
literally
was
said
like, now they're
he
worth
was like
more.
hell no, and you were like 120. He was like
Yeah.
hell no, and then he was afterwards after the guy.
No,
leaves,
I actually said
well,
hell no. He said okay.
Yeah, he said I'll sign this,
Well,
and
it's
I'll
so
have
funny
Drake sign this.
Because I was
So
like,
500,
I
yeah.
just right before he said no, we heard that part of the show. I was like, I wonder if it's real, if they fake it. And then
That was real.
I heard him say hell no. I'm like, oh, that was a real hell no. That was a real hell no. And then his son was like, no, my guy said it. You got to honor the price.
Were they real jerseys?
They
Had
were
authentic
no,
jerseys?
they were not. I told you when I walked in and whatever it was like
Yeah.
$99 off the rack jersey.
Yeah, the Marshalls boys.
Yeah, so
The
so,
Myers.
So I got and it had the tag on it, and so I figured $100, $60.
Yeah.
A jersey, you know what I mean, and then I'll just up the value.
Dude, the dad was like, I thought I was going to have a heart attack.
Hey, that's a good strat.
And then
though.
you,
Hey, if it's
I'll
signed
tell
by
you
D-Mac
this.
himself,
I'll tell you-
Because if the guy was just like, hey, D-Mac, can you sign this? He would have.
God bless. I love Les. He taught me every aspect of that business.
Yeah.
And I love working in the back and doing the polls and all that. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
fun. Dude.
The
Just
polls.
Polls. Like so,
getting the stuff.
Yeah, getting the stuff. So either like when you come in and pawn something, you get a ticket.
Yeah.
Or when you go to cash it in, your stuff and that warehouse, the
Playing
way it is
linebacker
when
for
you
the Bucks,
learn
dude.
the system, right, where everything is, because it's sort of the items are in a
Warren
certain
said.
spot, but the way that you got to categorize it, and then what happens, like anything else, shit gets misplaced. Now it rains. Then you got to. That was my favorite part when there'd be lost items.
Yeah.
And they'd go on a
Jason
treasure
Pierre-Paul.
hunt, and I
You like that?
I love that.
You want to
shit.
get pissed off?
No, dude, because it was like
With
you
the hand
knew
blown
it
off?
had to be, or if it wasn't there, then somebody stole it.
Damn.
Right, but it was like, yeah, and you find, like, it's funny because that place used to be an old bowling alley, and the way it is, there's cracks, shit falls into places,
Yeah.
stuff like that. But I had a riot and everything. Like, what I would say about Hardcore Pawn is that if it went well, then it was more staged.
Yeah.
You know, but if it popped off, because my first day there, dude, some dude's losing his mind. I walked out from the back to go grab stuff, and they got this dude in cuffs behind him over everybody's head. And they're
him out of the store?
No, walking him into the back. Sort of like there's
He's
a
getting
separate
pawned?
area, like so. Put him in there, and Les went in the back there, and then the guy,
Yeah, talking
and
donkey.
then they came out. You know, in the old
Yeah.
days, they
Oh,
beat 'em.
yeah.
But no, then they came out, and the guy's crying and hugging Les, and they're all good.
Oh, yeah.
Because Les has a heart, and
Yeah.
he'll try to work you until it pops off. But I've seen it pop off like 3 or 4 times.
Wait, they took him to the back and beat him?
No, just to calm him down.
No,
Yeah,
just
yeah.
to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Because Les was really good at that.
Yeah.
Like, you wouldn't want to get the old man mad because he's old school. Like, he would
Yeah.
tell us how many times
I
he's
can
been
tell.
shot
Nice
at.
meeting you, brother.
Yeah,
you later,
thanks for supporting, bro. You know, like how many times he's been shot at and stuff
Yeah.
like this. Like, he's a good dude.
Oh,
Him
yeah,
and
that's
Seth
true.
and stuff, yeah.
Those
Yeah,
guys, those
like
guys-
the stories
Forget
from
that part
back in the
Detroit,
day. dude.
Yeah.
Those guys remind me of the Fourth Line for Life guys. from
Dude, I
Shorzy.
thought, dude, they could have been on Shorzy.
Yeah, that sounds it.
Yeah,
Fourth
that's
Line
what
for
I
Life.
was thinking. Yeah. Nah,
Totally, dude.
I forget that part of the show of
That
Detroit
looks like
pawn
they
shops.
parted Delaney might be in that car.
Delaney might be in that car for sure. Oh man, this is so much fun. These are the events that I love to do.
Well, you know what's great, and this is as we've entered sort of a new journey, a new stage at Woodward Sports. But to really, I think this season or what it will capture the people, capture the people more, and be able to like.
I think so,
and,
too.
and you've seen it because of all of the Art and Jakes and the live casts and the second best and whatever we do. But it's about engulfing the people. It's about seeing the people and about being real and it's. I think it's always cool. And I know you guys hear it more and more. Hey, Woodward Sports, let's go like that. So
I think it's cool even just getting this guy back. I think we just got Quinn Hughes on our team.
Yeah,
You know, like,
Yeah.
just got another piece
that would
back.
be a great equivalent.
That would be like
Having
adding
Joey back
Trey
full
Murphy.
time?
to
No,
the
no,
Lakers right now.
that would be a great equivalent.
Yeah.
I would
baby.
even say that'd be if you traded for Connor McDavid.
it would be like trading for Connor
Yeah.
McDavid. It
It's
really
that type
would
of
be.
acquisition.
Yeah,
He's our Connor McDavid.
does everything.
You
elite at
enjoy
everything.
playing the game with that guy, too,
Yeah,
you know?
sets everybody
Except
else
bitch and
up.
moan
Yeah.
about his
Except
teammates.
bitch and moan about his teammates.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's fair. How about them getting kicked out round
He
one?
drove 2 cars up here.
That's nuts. Yeah, he did.
Brendan drove his car and then he drove separately.
Yeah. Joey's, I love $5.
Yeah, $5 a gallon.
Hey, so
Hey, you got any more of those $5?
hey, so I ask you, are you in or are you in the way?
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
That's
Yeah, facts.
like putting
Facts.
it behind.
That's
where
what
it
I'm
is.
saying. We got
Are you in
McDavid,
or
man.
you got?
Yeah.
No,
We
you
got
said
McDavid.
Quinn Hughes, and
Quinn
we
Hughes,
upped
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
But you're doing good.
Yeah.
We give you
I started
the
Quinn Hughes.
hockey guys give the non-hockey
Yeah.
guy a little credit.
That's a good one.
Just
Yeah.
like when I do a basketball thing or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've
Speaking
been trying to
of which,
learn. I've been trying to learn hockey. as
Dude,
I've kind
once
of-
you get
You're
it,
not
it's fun.
trying that hard, man.
Dude, you.
What are you trying to
So,
say, Spenny?
do you watch? Are you
What are you
watching the
trying to say,
playoffs?
No.
No.
Well,
See,
then you're
that's
not
just not
trying
trying.
to.
Yeah, so my thing is, D-Mac, it's easier for me to watch a team
still
that I'm
talking?
actually invested in. I'm not invested in these other teams.
You got to watch
No,
playoff
but
hockey,
then you're
man.
not trying to learn hockey because what I was going to say is that
So you gotta watch
so
the
you-
good teams.
No, right.
Yes.
Watch how it's supposed to be
Yes.
played, and right
Yes.
now the only saving grace about the way that the games change from my game is that it reverts back for the most part in the playoffs to the way because the
old
intensity.
way.
If you want to see right how your team is supposed to play together, not talent and skill and stuff like this, but heart. That's
Sorry, I'm making faces at him.
That's what you have to do. So if you catch a
wagon,
period, go catch a period of an Anaheim game. Or
watch Game 7 of Montreal and Tampa Bay.
Oh, watch that game. Just turn it on. Right? Turn it on.
You're gonna see
God
crazy
forbid
shit.
we turn on the Tigers.
I can't believe how top
when they go to the bullpen, turn on the hockey game. Because no one wants to see our bullpen.
No.
We still don't want to see our bullpen.
Oh, my goodness.
And turn the hockey on.
Get Drew Anderson. Send Drew Anderson back to Korea, man. There was a reason he hasn't been in the MLB in 5 years. The guy's not good. I don't know.
All I know is
I don't want to talk about it.
I watched the Anaheim and Oilers game.
Yeah.
And Anaheim was on their fucking ass.
The Oilers
It
are
was
soft
crazy.
this year, man.
And I know we lost Pat Verbeek to them too.
Yep.
Well,
Shout out for
no,
Pete.
he elevated.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
you know
Good
he's
for him.
he's off of the Yzerman.
He's his own thing now.
He's off the Yzerman tree.
Makes you wish we still
You
had
know,
him. Watch the Anaheim
It
team.
doesn't. It's the way he put his team together, and they got fortunate with some picks. But what he's done is he's added John Carlson on defense and Trouba.
Yeah.
You know, they got men on Gudis.
Zegras.
They got the guys that are hard to play.
Yeah. Traded for
Zegras
Zegras.
got traded.
He's traded
yeah.
to Philly,
He
right?
got-
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But what they got
Hockey guy
back and
now,
now
huh?
they got guys stepping up.
Yeah,
You know,
no,
the
they-
Gauthiers, the Terrys,
Who's
and
Philly
stuff,
playing next?
Kreider, but they got they got a great mix, and then they're getting goaltending. So
Yeah.
they're going to be tough.
Who are they playing this second round? Anaheim.
Are they playing Minnesota or are they playing Colorado?
No, Colorado's playing.
Minnesota.
Yeah, Colorado's
Colorado,
playing
Minnesota.
Minnesota.
So they'll be playing Vegas.
They'll play Vegas. Yeah.
Oh, I like that.
No, you don't.
That'll be a good series.
Who's Philly playing
I'll
next?
tune in. I'm going to tune in.
Just because
Tune in. Yeah.
That's my homework. I'm tuning in.
tune in just to see the intensity, right? You don't have to have a vested interest except for just love, like, okay, that's the way hockey should be played. Just like, you know, when you watch
Love the
basketball or
game. Yeah.
football.
Those
or
are
whatever.
late games, though.
Because that,
Those
and then you
Anaheim
can have
ones.
something to revert back to when you don't see the dog shit the Red Wings are doing.
Yeah.
And you're saying that's what we need.
Yeah.
These are like actual NHL. Like when you watch these teams in the playoffs and you see the depth they have of like their fourth or fifth or sixth best player would be the Red Wings' third best player.
And
Like,
and look at the
it's crazy.
sacrifice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Up and down. And the intensity is where it's at.
Well, they could also take it into the zone.
And they can
They're
take
not
it
throwing it in there.
The centers.
Or if they
get
do
their ass
throw
kicked
it
the
in,
entire
they
time.
go in
They
and
go
get
in
it
and
back.
get it.
Yeah.
Because I'm one of the ones that used to throw it in
Go
a
chase.
lot.
But you're
and
tough
go
enough
get
to do it.
Well, I had the grind. I had the
Yeah.
speed
Yeah.
of them all being Draper.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But that was part of the process. But you have to be able to go retrieve it.
Yeah, we did it in fact.
You can't play dump and chase with soft forwards.
No.
And you don't have the center strength to take the zone.
You brought up a great point.
Yeah.
Right? Because that D-man's got a fear going back.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fear that I'm coming. If he doesn't fear who's on him.
No second guessing. He's right
feels
to the
like he's
puck.
safe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he just doesn't. It's like, get away from me. So you see it in basketball. You know, look at the Pistons and you look at the upcourt pressure that Orlando the whole series has. You know, from the throwing the ball in.
Yeah.
Right to stuff like that. Well, they're intense guys, and we've seen the turnovers and we've seen how it's mattered. Well, if you don't have a guy that you respect, you know, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Get out of it. You know what I'm saying?
D-Mac, I have a good question for you. As a guy who's seen multiple errors and championships at Detroit sports, how special is Cade Cunningham?
Yeah, he's special.
Has he got it?
No, he does. He's got, and it's part of learning.
Some more
It's part of
confirmation for this
learning.
guy? Let's go.
But here's the whole thing, because you know what he does. You know what he does. He's a leader of men.
Yeah.
Yes.
And no matter what. So as he learns, I see him, and not hopefully not as long as Yzerman, but he's more of the Yzerman captain guy,
Yes.
lead
That's
by
good.
example.
Oh, yeah.
Quieter, whatever like
Does
that.
what
but
has
when
to do to win.
But when push comes to shove, and then because what makes those guys the best too is when the supporting cast.
Yeah.
Right when Steve Yzerman needed his Sergei Fedorov just
Yeah.
like he needed his grind line.
Yeah.
a great comp
'Cause
for
thi-
Cade.
this-
Katie's a Sergey.
This series is like the opposite of what Stevie did, because Stevie had to
Well, that could be Duran.
chill back a little bit
That-
because they needed, you know, him to facilitate and be like, Cade is the best facilitator in the league,
But
they know they need him to score, and he's been scoring 35 a
What
game.
has Neil always told us?
Yeah.
Right? That what he noticed even back at Oklahoma State is that Cade will do whatever's needed in the game.
Yep.
And now what we've seen, because the ineptitude, finally we started hitting shots.
Yes.
Late. Like I love that one, and I love watching because you watch live and then the reactions a little later. But when Duncan Robinson hit that shot, so that's what you're looking. That's what you're looking for, and the adversity that they've faced so far, or whatever, will carry them in their maturation, and it'll only carry him no matter how this ends.
And Cade was in the playoffs last year in a more physical series, like against a physical New York Knicks team.
And he talked about that at depth, like when he was on that podcast with KD. He talked about how his first game, he was kind of, just being a little bit too passive. Like, he wasn't actually going out and being aggressive enough to where, like, he's making the defense feel him. He's, like, making the defense fear him that, like, I can go out here and, I can really, score 35, 40-plus. But he was, kind of more kind of like trying to get the teammates involved, trying to feel it out rather than being aggressive.
Throw that jab to set other things
up.
up.
But didn't he develop that this year, though?
Yeah, he did.
That's the maturation from last year's playoffs.
The maturation of a superstar.
Because
last year
he still doesn't.
He wasn't doing this
Because you don't, because the Hardens and the KDs and whatever, you always feel that they're out there to go get theirs. Right? Cade doesn't feel that unless it's like, okay, white flag, we need you, Cade. And if nobody else is doing shit.
Like he literally, like in that game, he literally put the team on his back and energized the whole entire team. When you see your superstar, but when you see your superstar going out there and getting on the floor for loose balls, like that is absolutely, like that makes you as a team feel like if he's doing that, then I should be absolutely doing that.
It should make your team, right, to whatever, and that's the elevation where what a leader does. It's actions, not words.
So much like when Detroit was winning championships, obviously the going to work Pistons, they were all great. And the bad boys, they were all good, but they had their guy, the Dennis Rodman, who was like the grind line of that team. And now the Pistons, this era, they've got that in Asar Thompson. He reflects like he does all the dirty work.
How sick was
he gets
that?
Only 6 points last night, but 10 boards, 6 assists, 5 stocks.
Wendell Carter's bigger and heavier than them too.
He's 23, I think, or 24.
Okay, but whatever. And he's still learning also, right? But yes, he is definitely a piece that is needed in this offense and the value that.
And you see in the playoffs how much a team like the grind line would be.
Right?
Yeah, well, not even like he's like Dennis Rodman. Like he doesn't score, but he's playing the best defense in the league.
Grabbing boards.
He's grabbing, but he had 15 rebounds the other night.
23. You're right.
Yeah, 23 years old.
Yeah. Five stars. That's
5 star. Yeah, him and Cade.
But that's what you need, right? Like I said, the blocks and key time. That's like the Isaiah Stewarts. And especially too because
we had that in Ben Wallace.
Can Duran come out and have that game? What did he have last game?
8 and 9.
8 and 9.
Yeah. So,
but it felt better.
Yeah.
The thing is, it was in the fourth quarter. It was in the fourth quarter when you needed him at his best, and that's what truly matters. Is
he had 5 offensive boards.
How you close.
He had 5 offensive rebounds. That was huge.
Last game though, he had 5 as well.
And
he had that block on Powell.
He had a huge block. Yep.
Yeah.
With guys like that, though, like how much. More, like obviously you guys got up for it. Like the playoffs feeds those type of players because everybody's playing like that. It's more gritty, it's more intense. The defense is there.
Like regular season is almost like practice to guys to roll guys or whatever. Where you can elevate because that's playoff. Because think of it, and especially in my sport. In hockey or whatever like that, you can be a hero. Like goes to overtime, and
I think it's the same in all
sports.
sports.
The hero to stuff like this, but it's all your star players have to be their star players, but the difference makers are the ones that elevate to a higher level than what you're expecting.
And we've seen that throughout history, and especially in all sports. It's
always
with basketball. Like Steve Kerr hit that shot. Like, that was huge.
Kyrie,
like Tayshaun Prince made that block. He wasn't a superstar, but he was a great role player. And he went and did that. Like those are the moments that you kind of stick out. Especially when they're not coming from your stars. So, I think that's right.
What do you feel about Jalen Duren in this series? Like it's his first full playoff series.
Well, we knew that the Orlando matchup because of their bigs or whatever was going to be a problem. And I think the whole thing is that early in the series you didn't see the compete. Mm-hmm. I mean, how many times do I get to hear you guys yell about get a rebound, get a rebound? But it's you mentioned it. You guys know it's the eyeball test. You saw it. It wasn't right. You know, like anything, and then you saw it. Okay, maybe the stats aren't right, but I see the compete.
Yeah.
That's what I saw the compete.
Yes.
So whatever it was, and I still believe that. Think about it. He's been underwhelming so much, but I still believe in the fact like he knows how to touch. Double.
Yeah.
And to get that, and why not do it
I think
at
he's
home
gonna have a big game
in
seven
games?
night,
I
too.
think it is, and I think he sets the tone. And that's the one thing. That's what the Pistons have to do. They have their foot on the throat because of the way that Game 6 ended to tie the series up, that they could come out at home, and you'll know early.
Yeah.
You'll know early because of how it looks.
Yep.
And
believe
they
the
should
series.
be comfortable.
Yeah.
I think
I think it'd be
when
better
you-
than another series too.
And
a
when you
little bit.
look at what they just did to the Orlando Magic in that second half, like you completely demoralized this team. Like this team,
23 straight missed
they
shots.
didn't.
I saw that. Was it 17 points?
They made was it
19
45
or
minutes?
18 points.
It was
But
what?
is that like one of the lowest halves ever?
Yes.
gotta be.
Yes.
It's
It
gotta
was
be, yeah.
45 minutes between made shot
Baskets,
attempts.
yeah.
and we were down 22. It's
Like
when we needed it.
45 real minutes?
Real
Yes,
minutes.
45
real
real
minutes.
minutes.
And the thing is, like, yeah, it could just happen, but we also, like, your superstar, down 22, Sar Thompson as well, both of them had 5 blocks and steals apiece.
Yeah.
Cade and Asar.
Yeah.
And
when
that
that
defensive,
tells
you know.
you.
And you look at their bench. Look at their bench and look how their players' faces look. You look at all the
They were
fans
demoralized,
around.
yeah.
The fans were leaving. They were like, man, hell, like this
Powell
thing's
looked like
over.
he just found
Felt
out
like
the
Red
kid
Wing
wasn't
fans.
his.
Yeah.
They look like they seen a
Felt
ghost.
like Red
It
Wing
really
fans.
did. It really did.
Yeah, Powell looked like the kid wasn't his. He just found out. That's
He's got Rossini.
Yeah, he's got Rossini. Maybe name my kid Javier for what?
Dude, I can't believe that she named her son Michael.
I don't want to speculate too much because that's family stuff, but that's nuts.
It's nuts.
It is crazy. I mean, yeah, I don't know.
The timeline is there. She
would
was
you-
hanging out with Mike Vrabel 9 months before the birth of both of her kids.
Oh, no, I follow.
Yeah, it's crazy.
No,
Did you see
and
the
they named
JP
him
Morgan
Mike.
stuff?
No.
Oh, yeah, did you
Wait,
see
what?
this?
No, whoa.
Oh,
God.
T-Mac, this is crazy.
Wait, I love this shit. What is it?
All right, so
And this is heavyweight.
yes,
This is heavyweights.
So there's a senior leverage analyst at JP Morgan, female one, and there's a junior guy. And the junior guy quit and alleged that she was sexually assaulting him. She was ripping his pants off, giving him oral,
Forcing birthday blowjobs.
yelling
upon
at him
him.
because he couldn't get up. His words, his quote was from the female one, the leader. I bet your Asian fish head wife doesn't have cannons like these. Per quote. That's
what
this
she
guy's words.
said, apparently.
So this story's going viral.
Yeah.
One other quote.
Yep.
You can't even get up. At least your balls don't smell like curry. Another quote. So, given those examples, match what type of guy this is.
Yeah.
All right. Comes out, this guy's lawyers retracted the entire lawsuit.
Just made the whole thing.
Because he lied. He lied about the entire thing. And I said it on the show that day.
did.
What woman is saying cannons?
No woman says cannons.
Not an executive.
Not an
at JP
executive.
Morgan.
Yeah.
Right?
very
It's
least.
cowboy pillows.
I can take you to a couple spots that.
Yeah, that's fair.
That
is fair.
might have
So
an
it's
edge.
fair.
It sounded like a fantasy, all of it. Because it was. It was
was.
an 8th grader's fantasy.
Yeah, he
oh, your
just made
balls
it up.
don't smell like curry. What? Who's stopping to say that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he was allegedly having the best working experience ever and quit. I don't know. It was wild.
But the memes from it. The
memes
fish head
were
wife
great.
was the main one.
Oh yeah, I'll show him some.
Yeah, they're just nuts, dude. And they're the meme. That's what was my favorite part of it were the memes on Twitter afterward. Yeah, with that guy's wife.
We're under attack.
This is one.
And then that's the other thing too is like, okay, so now you're getting sued.
She was hot too.
Yeah, she was pretty hot.
She was pretty hot.
That's why everyone was
She
like,
was a Rossini variant though.
That she does look like it.
She's a
well,
Rossini
yeah,
variant.
short
Yeah.
hair. But that's the other thing too is like now you're getting sued, and now also your wife knows you called her a fish head,
Fish head wife. Yeah.
and that she doesn't have cannons.
Yeah, and
It's like
and
double
you
loss.
don't like her cannons.
Yeah, you don't like her.
So
cannons.
not only did you lose your job, but you publicly shamed your wife.
I knew as soon as I heard the Curry
Idiot.
statement.
No wonder he was a junior executive.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Never get to the senior executive with that kind of work ethic.
But as soon as I heard the Curry one, I knew there's not a chance that guy's
Yeah,
turned down Bob's and Vagine.
All right, so
There's not a chance, dude.
so you guys confident for tomorrow?
Yes.
Basketball game?
Yes.
Franz is out.
100%
Franz is out
confident.
again.
For the second time in the series, I'm confident. First time was game 1. After that,
Well, that's not a good sign.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Why would you even
why-
say
I
that?
said I'm confident.
Honestly,
No, I know, but you said the
don't
last
listen to
time you're
Easy.
confident
We don't
was
listen
before
to
game
Easy.
1.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm feeling
Oh,
confident.
well,
you want me to not
you
be
know-
confident? I won't be
Yeah,
confident.
you weren't confident last
No,
night.
not.
yeah.
And we were down 22 at a certain
That
point.
is fair.
No, honestly, I think it's different because in game 1, the series is just kind of starting. You didn't know,
Yeah.
what this team was going to look like in the playoffs. Truly,
Yeah.
And now they know what they are. Like they know what they have to do, and it's all the pressure is it's kind of off because this
Yeah.
is really just one game for your life.
That's what it is,
right
Jeff,
here.
because
this is one game.
Game 7, I know we have a chance.
Jeff.
When we were down 3-1, we were down 3-2.
My name's Dan.
I didn't know that there was a chance, you know? My name is Jefe.
He said, "Oh, top of the morning."
Top of the morning, home.
He's Irish
Mexican,
Mexican.
dude. Top of the morning, home.
Yeah, let's get some Guinness, home. Got
Guinness-
some bangers and mash, son.
Guinness and Modelo's.
Guinness and bangers and mash and Modelo's, huh?
Come on, fool.
You ever seen Highlander?
That should be a skip. For sure.
That would be funny.
An Irish
An Irish Mexican. Oh, go find that gold, man.
Can't wait to see what he dresses up for St.
Oh,
Patrick's Day.
dude, Jeff, you should be an Irish Mexican guy for Halloween and St. Patrick's Day. I'm going to be Fred Durst for
already
Halloween
is.
this year.
He already is.
Yeah, it's true. He does it every day, I guess.
You're doing Fred Durst?
Yeah.
Like
one of
Santa,
those.
Santa Fred Durst?
No, just
Or
Limp
like
Bizkit Fred
Limp
Durst.
Bizkit,
Yeah.
like 90s Fred
Just
Durst?
one of those
Sandpit? That's
days.
a new band or something?
No, yeah.
Sandpit?
Who?
You said Sandpit, Fred Durst?
Santa.
No, Santa, like, because he's got white,
gotcha. Yeah,
white
yeah.
curly hair. And
He just came out with another song with MGK, actually. Fred Durst.
Yeah, this is what Fred
And
Durst
you
looks
should
like
go.
now.
Oh, yeah, you got old school Fred Durst for sure. That's insane.
Yeah, but no,
He
yeah.
looks like the
John
guy from
Daly Fred Durst.
Yeah, I'm doing old school Fred Durst.
Lay Your Weary Head to Rest, but the beard's white instead of orange. I don't know what band sings that. There'll be peace when you are gone.
Oh,
That guy's a rep.
Kansas.
Yeah, Kansas.
Yeah. He looks like that guy with a white beard
Okay.
instead of orange.
Jeff, what do you know about
Wayward
Fred
son.
Durst?
I don't know anything about him, but I will say at
Just one of those
Gromit
days.
0237 in the chat says Irish Votto.
Irish Vato. Yeah.
Yeah, olale.
Orderly.
Top of the morning,
You heard of black Irish, but what about Mexican Irish? Holmes? No. The Spaniards banged the Mayans, turned them into Mexicans. Shout out Frank Reynolds.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always
Shameless,
sunny.
right?
Always
Always
sunny.
Sunny.
Yeah.
I still got to. I see the clips, and I
Dude,
do enjoy them.
It's the best show ever. It's
think-
so funny.
I think what it is, because I started season 1, and it's like the vertical.
Yeah, it's
So it was
old.
Like, yeah, I didn't know it was that old.
It's old.
Did
yeah.
not know it was that old.
Yeah.
Shout out.
Shout out.
All right, other thing then, D-Mac. Yesterday, Travis said the Detroit Lions going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, we're going to see. They should have, there's some things we got to see.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, I'm going to wish for the same thing I wish for every year. Is just stay. It's health.
Yeah.
It's if your guys are available and you can play. I believe that you have a roster that will make the playoffs and win this division and then see where it is. So, but I got to see it. I got to see the push pull. I got to see the offensive line and the running game.
Yeah.
Back activated instead
stopping
of
the run.
deactivated.
Yes.
And defense is also another thing, right? What's it going to look like? Is Moore going to be able to make an immediate impact or help Aiden, earlier on? What does the D line look like? Because guys were just running right through us last year.
Yeah,
So,
they really were.
linebackers, there's so many questions. So I hope we make the playoffs and like I like our team. I like where we're at.
Yeah.
I think we compete. We got what Stick's take on because it's Stick's thing, and he says,
Oh no!
you're new money Lions fan.
I want to hear
If
this.
you want that Super Bowl, and you're not just happy with like finishing 9-8 because we have been worse before. I'm allowed want.
No, I
Super
mean,
Bowl, be disappointed.
so here, well, no, right, because you're in the window, right? If you declared you were in the window 2 years ago, whatever, and last year was a big step back in the mud or whatever like that, are you still in your window?
Expectation was set.
But you then that's being there, but being disappointed without, knowing that. See, I think we realize that so much more things have to go well.
Yes.
Right? Than we thought that did, and we thought we were ahead of things, and I think that we're behind in a few areas.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean we can't improve. If you like the coaching and you like whatever else, there's still those question marks. Who are the guys that are going to step up? My whole thing is, like I said, is once Laporta went down, that really hampered you, especially in the blocking and the running game. So how does him and Brock Wright at the tight end position bounce back and stuff? I'm not really worried as much about the offense and what the defense sees, but it's the same thing every year.
Yeah, when I look at this team, I look at a team that offensively they have it all together. They have every single positional piece that they would need at a high level. Besides maybe like left guard, that's pretty much kind of really the only question mark.
Yeah,
truly.
all your important
who's going to be in
right,
that position?
If you have an ineptitude on your offensive line, you want to.
You have your 1 and 2 wide receivers.
Yeah, it's really nice.
You have your 1 and 2 wide receivers. You have your quarterback, right? You're supposed to have your quarterback. You have Jahmyr Gibbs. You have Jahmyr Gibbs. You have the best offensive lineman in football.
Is he not a golf guy?
He's not a golf guy.
I'm not
He's
a
worse
golf
than
guy.
Easy.
He's the one that gets.
But-
He's worse than Easy?
Yeah.
But
I'm not that bad.
You're better because the facts in front of you or whatever like that and doesn't like
I just never hate him.
He's
I
on
never put him
Lentz
that
level.
elite
It's
tier,
like him
they all
and
wanna put
Lentz.
him in there.
Him and
D-Mac,
Lentz.
you know how you talked about the eye test?
yeah.
The eye test tells you a lot of things.
So does the eye test?
The eye
Does
test
your eye
that-
test say
when
that
I-
he can't finish it off, or do you believe that he's good enough to win you a Super Bowl?
I think he's good enough if everything around him is absolutely perfect.
And the wind's not blowing.
But that has to be perfect.
And it's warm.
And right
And it's
now,
warm, yeah.
I
Or
don't think.
inside.
And he can run the ball effectively.
I don't think this defense is set up to.
And his receiver
to
doesn't
help
trip.
him. Like when you look at this defense is a question mark because we have no idea.
So you're
how
just
good
calling
this
him
defense
Trent
is.
Dilfer?
I think
better than Trent Dilfer.
He's better than. Well, it's different eras.
I'll say he's
but
better.
yeah.
He's better than him, but
I think to
when you
your-
look at around,
I
the
think
league,
to your point, right, that you're not out of line. I don't think things have to be perfect around it, but it has to be an A on the test because what I do like is the way that he manages a game and the way that, right, for what he lacks in his speed and maybe mobility to whatever or the elements, he seems to read defenses and put guys in the proper positions. A lot of the ineptitude that we've seen in key moments isn't because of him, it's because of a drop ball or because of what. So, like, I mean, we all watched it. So, to your point, I think the perfection thing is a little, like that's like 100%. I think it's like 85, 92, whatever. But that's being healthy, and everything's got to go where he can operate, right? And on the offense, and the question mark will always be out on the defense until we see it.
And to his credit, he's gotten better too.
He has gotten better.
He
like
has.
that was one of the
but we
knocks.
haven't-
He couldn't read the defense, and but Dan Campbell forced him.
That was one of the things that
Shout out to
Sean
Dan Campbell for
McVay was
challenging
kind
him
of
and-
got rid of him.
You can see it now, the audibles or whatever. Like, no one's going to be the Tom Brady and whatever, but you like, I think that, like, he's not a finished product, too. As this team, right, like, elevates. And the stats, they don't lie without whatever else. So more of the consistency. The fact that he stays out there gives you more.
Is extremely healthy, tough, very tough guy. Yeah, he takes some licks and he.
So we'll see. You're not, but it's just more or less like we've had to get easy to put the gun down, right? Where he's like, oh, okay, to understand. You don't have to I guess love it, but understand that.
I respect
that that it can be done with him.
Yeah, I do think it can be done with him. You just need those things in place to be in place.
I'm not going to kill you.
You have to have guys healthy. You have to have this defense has to be better if the Lions have any shot of winning a Super Bowl. This defense has to improve.
So, but throw any quarterback behind them, and throw any quarterback you want behind the side to that question to whatever. The defense has to do their part.
It's true.
Right? There's nobody with this offense.
We just got
the defense fucking sucks ass.
Jeff, what did we just talk about earlier? That no team you can point that's won a Super Bowl without a defense.
Yeah, I still think that's true.
Yeah, so
I'm not saying that there's like a quarterback that would, with a bad defense win a Super Bowl.
It's more of a chance.
I'm saying like
gives
the
you a better
Lions
shot.
right now,
Yeah.
like to answer Trav's question is, he thinks the Lions are Super Bowl, champions. Like they can get there and do that. I think.
I don't think Goff's what's stopping them.
I don't think Goff is what's stopping them either. I think his defense is what's stopping them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Okay. Yeah. Calm
All right, Jeff. Yeah.
Work it out.
There we go.
Listen.
There you go, Jeff.
Yeah.
I've been calling. Way to go, fool! I've been calling for this team.
Top of the morning.
Some defense. Huh? I've been calling for this team to get some defense. Like we've wanted an edge. How long have we wanted an edge rusher?
Yeah.
Still.
They got one now. Still.
Yeah. Now they did, and it's time to get to work.
Still.
I think scheme wise, this defense is going to have to get a lot more creative, though. I
Yeah.
think if you are
Especially
able
if
to,
the injuries are still there.
I think the bodies they have, those are going to force that on them.
Yeah.
Does this? I've been thinking about this, and I'll run it by you guys. I was going to save it to run it by Neil, but I'll run it by you guys. Do you think that low key, like the most eyeballs or whatever, something I have to see something of adjustment or something different from the defensive coordinator?
Yes.
Calvin,
absolutely.
There's got to be a maturity to it, and I just didn't see enough. Can he? And
it was his first year.
Right? No, that's what I'm saying. But it was because what we really did shitty of, and I'll put this on Dan Campbell, but it goes to the coordinators, is our halftime adjustments.
Yeah.
Our third quarters was garbage.
Yeah.
Like halftime adjustments are garbage, and everybody adjusted to us. So I just wondered if you felt
we had like 5 third quarters where we didn't get like a first down this year.
I think this is a huge year for Shep because there's a lot of pressure on him.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
Dan Campbell
He's going to be the next scapegoat.
He is, and the poor guy only got Derek
why
Moore.
does he have to be why does he have to be a scapegoat?
Because somebody's got to get fired.
No, but like they can be successful. They
can
for
sure.
do this.
I think this is
context.
I think I want to see Shep come out here and actually put his stamp on this defense.
There you go.
Don't run with Aaron Glenn left you.
Yeah.
Go out here and if you're going to go out swinging.
Preach, Vato.
Like your job is on the line this season. Like there's no way that this team is going to continue to have average defensive coordinator or play if it's not going to get them over the hump.
No, you're right.
If it doesn't work this year, they're going to have to go find someone else that is able to actually kind of get a defense together and have that type of respect and creativity to actually make it work in the NFL.
I think I just heard like the Irish come out of him.
I did.
Like together.
You didn't. I think the bodies on this defense is going to force them to be more creative. Because that Will linebacker spot used to be Alex Anzalone, who's considered like the second top 5 best coverage linebacker in the league.
He was, to
Malcolm Rodriguez, who has always been definitively a reserve.
Yeah.
And another guy behind him is a 4th-round rookie. So I don't think you can play that base defense where you have those 3 linebackers. Now you have to either put an extra defensive lineman out there, like Tampa Bay, or an extra safety on there, like the Texans and the Seahawks, were the best defense in the league.
I think they got to do and all the guys all of these guys you brought in and signed, and the guy you drafted are all the kind of nickel hybrid box.
Exactly. They got 3 of those guys to see which one works in camp. I think they're changing it.
I think they're too.
At least be more creative too.
Yeah,
I'd like them to change it.
I think they have to.
Me too.
I'm tired of seeing it getting beat the same old
And
way.
I'm with you too. That ultimately at the end of the day, last year with them sticking to the man coverage stuff was Dan Campbell's fault because in the hiring process he said, "I want to do more of the same stuff because it was working. Same stuff wasn't working.
Didn't work.
It has not worked. Like this defense under Dan Campbell, like we've seen this offense reach elite level. This defense has not even reached average in the NFL.
They've had,
I think
they've had spurts.
Yes,
they've had games.
But
then
they
injuries
never,
too.
But no consistency.
2024,
I understand.
2024,
Their
that
top
defense was
They were
crazy.
top 5
Don't get me wrong,
until
don't
they
get me wrong.
died.
I think that
And then they
injuries
got hurt.
definitely play a part in that, but I see other teams like the 49ers, they had how many injuries?
That's right.
And yet their defense is still tough. So
They
I don't
still
want to
technically
just,
finished top 10 in 24.
I don't want to just chalk it up to injuries because as a coach, you have to adapt around
injuries and your replacements for those injuries.
Yes,
other teams have replacements too. They just did a better job.
That was one thing.
Year.
Yeah,
like the guy stepping in. You can't play man coverage.
Our depth guys were injured.
Calvin Shepard kept saying we got to expect the same amount of play out of Hallett and Mallet that we do Joseph and Branch. No, you can't.
Yeah, no, you
Those
can't.
guys
Those
aren't. They are not them.
That's not putting them in good coaching.
No,
it's putting them in a position to succeed.
It's like expecting freaking the Oilers' fourth line. Yeah, you got to be McDavid.
Yeah,
like, no, not everybody's McDavid, but not everybody can do what that guy does.
Not everybody is Kirby Joseph. Like he's
well, his health will determine a lot.
Yeah, if Kirby Joseph isn't healthy in the playoffs, I don't think we got a chance.
And I think that's a huge question mark coming into this season is Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch.
I fucking love Kirby
and
Joseph. Man.
I truly love Brian Branch. Like, I wanted the Lions, like, if we had to pick or choose between Kirby and Brian Branch, I want Brian Branch 100%.
Watch your mouth.
I'm just saying, if you had to choose, like, that would be the guy I wanted to sign and keep on this Lions roster.
He's a better overall player.
He can do so many different things.
It's like your Franz Powell.
You got to be confident.
But you need to have both
injury.
Yeah, but the back end, what Kirby does, taking the ball away,
I love it.
And how much fear it puts into opposing quarterbacks that they can't just go late.
He's
over
like
the
a
middle.
center. He's like that center fielder that tracks everything. Like
he
reminds me of Kenny Lofton.
Yeah,
from back in the day, just out of nowhere, like he's a ball hawk.
It's like Austin Jackson. Like when they like Granderson had the better spectacular catches, right? When he up against the walls, Austin Jackson would just run everything down. He would just be standing under it. And that's like Kirby deletes stuff over the middle of the field. And as much as I love Brian Branch, the number one goal of a defense is to take the ball away, and Kirby does that better than any player in the NFL.
He does. And
I think Brian Branch plays better run defense. You got to earn that.
He plays.
I think
Kirby's good in the box too.
You got to earn the fact that we're desperate. We got to heave something up for 10 yards. You know.
But
Kirby helps stop the run too.
I think it's a tandem.
He is one of the best box safeties graded in the NFL. We looked it up when we argued. What's his name over him? He was better graded in the box than him.
It's funny, but
he's not good run defense.
This safety duo, that was the best safety duo in the NFL.
Yes.
And now both of them are question marks going into the season because they're both coming off huge injuries.
Well, yeah, that'll do it for us today here at Lume, the grand opening of their new Buffalo location. We're going to be back tomorrow.
Pistons
watch party. Pistons watch party. Game 7 against the Orlando Magic, so make sure you guys tap in. They're doing the 30% off all weekend. They've got all these goodies they're giving away all weekend. We're going to be here. It's going to be a great time. Darren McCarty, Speakeasy,
the legend,
Hefe, Brendan, Joey in the house. I am Spencer. Shout out to Lume New Buffalo. Shout out to all you guys. And the Derby's starting, so make sure you go play some bets.
For driving us out here too.
Shout out to Matt. Shout out to Colton. Shout out to Kelly. Shout out to everybody at Mad Packs for taking care of us. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.